Hello everybody. Today is a special day, as you can see that we have a full set of all people from Skyesports, and we are having an interesting tournament within our company which is called the Skyesports Corporate Cup. And you could see my fellow teammates who are going to be now either part of, I don't know which team, but they have all joined along with our auction that we are going to be starting off. And we have our captains. I'll introduce our captains and then let you guys know about the rules so that our captains are also familiar when we are going to start this auction and start hammering on everybody. So to start things off, this tournament consists of how many? 1 second. 7 titles.
Yeah, seven.
7 titles, and it will take place in the next upcoming week that we are seeing. Starts off with Monday. We have set of games which we can discuss later about the games, but this auction is going to be divided in tiers based on the players in terms of their playing capability and availability. And now I tell you how that is being judged and how they've been put into tiers. But for now, quickly introducing the captains before we start anything. The captain first, right next to my camera, is Shriram Vishal, aka Tango. Namaskara. And he is the captain of Golden Eagles, the team in the blue that you could see. Right next to him, okay, to my left, now I have another captain, which I hope I'm not covering. Yeah, I am covering that captain. Let me move my camera. There we go. Okay. To my left, to my top left, it is going to be Kyo. Mohan Kyo, who is the captain of Savage Scorpions. We have right below his camera, there is the busy man who we have managed to grab a few time off. That is Jnanashekar, also known as Zoinks in game. He is the team captain of Slithering Snakes. Last but not the least, a man who's hiding behind my camera and not turning on his mic is Jin, who is also known as Vikram. He is the captain of Roaring Lions, who are adorning the red or red. I don't know. I'm not going to go in much in depth about it. Can you say hi, hello, Jin? Because people need to hear your voice.
Hello, Sam.
You have to be louder, bro. What is this? Hello.
You can hear me, no?
Yeah, I can hear you, but your voice is
Hello.
Hello.
Okay, and along with that, watching this auction with all of us is going to be our very own Shiva bro. He's also sitting with us in this VC and everybody who's watching this live stream from the office, from the comforts of your home, everybody from our Sky team. We are going to be kicking this off, and how this is going to happen is, as I already said, Tier A, Tier B, Tier C. Now these tiers have been categorized based on the 7 gaming titles that we have. We have BGMI, which is going to be TDM. We have Badminton and Pokemon Unite, CS2, Bowling, Valorant and Turf Cricket. These are all the games that we have, and therefore based on the playing chances, because some of us are also remote, there is this option where the tier has been categorized based on where the players can be available for the games. Like for if people are good enough and they could take the mobile as well as PC games, they categorize into tier B. But if they are able to play the turf cricket, badminton, so and so, those kind of on-ground games with mobile and PC, they're categorized into tier A. And if it's only one of the titles which belonging to either mobile, PC or on-ground, they're categorized to tier C. Captains, this is also for you so that you know who you're picking. If it's tier C auction, meaning they play for 1 category, and tier B 2 categories, tier A it's 3 categories. For the viewers, we have 3 categories, which is on ground, mobile games and PC games. Okay, and with this, the tier C starts off with a base price of 1000 Sky points, which has been allotted a total of 40 from what you decide of who you would want to pick. Okay, tier B has the base price of 2000 points, and tier A, the people who are available for all the 3 categories, their base price starts from 4000 Sky points. Now this is the base of how this whole auction is going to run. All the doubts, anything that you have, I'll clear it now. Further from here, no doubts will be clarified. We start the auction itself. Any doubts? Anybody?
All good. All good.
All good? Okay.
Sir.
Wait, everybody can hear. No, yes. Wait, why is my
Yes,
chat?
yes.
Why is my chat not working? I'll leave it there. Okay, so let's start with the auctions. You can see the names. I'll call out one by one. We have a lot which you guys as captains have already received earlier today, that you had received the category of or the allotment of the player's name, which will be called out one after another. So starting things off, the first person who will be auctioned off is going to be Shabin from tier A. The base price is going to be of 4,000 Sky points. Anybody to start this bid? Any of the four captains? 4 teams, 4 captains.
4,100. I'll start.
4,100 coming in. Base bid from the side of Tango for Golden Eagles.
4,200.
2,000.
4-3. 4,300.
4-3. Back again is Golden Eagles. 4,300. He is a player who could fill all the 3 categories: on ground, your PC games, and mobile
4,400.
games. 4,400 coming in from Jin, but instantly ramped up by Tango to 4.5k. Seems like a spiced up one. Nana bro, you're muted if you are calling for the auction.
Yeah, how much was the bid? 4,000?
4,500.
Okay, 4,600.
4,600 it is right now.
4.7.
4.7, 4.8. I am unable to change the highest
5K.
bidder of the team.
4.9.
5k called from Kyo from the side of Savage Scorpions. 5k.
5.2.
5.2. 5.3.
5.4.
Shabin looks like a high seller. 5.4. It's at 5.4. 5.5. I have the hammer. Shall I strike it once? 5.5 in favor of Jin for Roaring Lions. I am hammer it once.
5.6.
Oh no, 5.6 it comes to.
5.7.
5.7 back again is Roaring Lions. Tango has given up, he's muted. The battle is between Nyana Bro and Jin. 5.8. 5.9. Guys, you have 40,000, so you have to understand. You have to spread it around. 5.9 with Jin right now of Roaring Lions. Tango says no. Kyo, do we hear anything from you?
6.
6 says Kyo, coming back into the auction. 6,000. Savage Scorpions. 6,000. Hammering it once. Do I hear anything? Nana bro, he said no. Tango earlier. Jin, do I hear anything from your end? He says no. Hammered down twice and it is sold to Savage Scorpions for 6,000. Savage Scorpions. Oh no, sorry. 1 second, it is Jin.
No, it's
No, it's sorry.
Kyo.
Hey, auction you're doing
It's
bad.
for KO,
Sorry.
it's for KO.
Yeah, it's Kyo only.
You started your scam already.
What is this? Hey, who messaged you? Da?
Inside information, no, don't give, bro. 6,000 sold. My bad. 6,000 sold. That's Shabin's. Next one. Let's quickly jump in. It's going to be Venkat. Venkat right now is the next person up in the bid.
4,000.
4,000 base bid called. 4,000 base bid called from the Eagles. Do I see any other bids coming in from anybody? 4,000. Who is that with Tango? That is your very own what? Jazz.
4,100.
4,100.
4,200.
4,200 instantly being called from
4,500.
Golden Eagles. 4,500. 600.
4,700.
700. 900.
5,000.
It's 5 now with
hello,
the
am I there?
Eagles. Yeah, I'm here. Oh, sorry.
Sriram, your voice
5,
is very
5,
low.
5, 5. I can hear. 5,
Okay,
5,
it's at
5.
5.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's at
5.1.
5. 5?
5.2.
Oh, 5.2. 5.1 was called from Jin, but it's at 5.2 now.
5.3.
3, it goes to 5.3. It stands at. Are you back in? Are you back in again? Tango, I'm hammering it once. He says he's out. It is going to be Jin from Roaring Lions who has the current bid at 5.3. Kyo, Nyana bro, do we see any bids from you? All say no. Hammering it once, hammering it twice. Roaring Lions, you get Venkat. Congratulations. That is the second bid that we have placed. Going into the next is going to be Sudarshan. Base bid starting at 4K.
Which team did he go to?
He went to Roaring Lions from Jin. It's on your screen, Venkat. 5.3K. You can see, right, Nana bro? Check my stream. Yeah, you can see. No, okay, cool. Yes. So this bid, now we start off with a base bid of 4K for Sudarshan. He is the next one from the lot of tier A. Base bid of 4K. Nana bro, you're muted if you're saying.
4.1.
4-1. 4.1.
4-1 was called. 4.2. It goes back.
4.3.
Golden Eagle. 3 coming in. Slithering
4.4.
Snakes. 4.4 Eagles. 4.5 is Snakes. 6 Eagles. 7, 8 Eagles. Eagles and
4.9.
Snakes in the battle.
4.9.
9. Lion comes in between. Lion in between.
5.1.
What? 5. It went to 5.
5.1.
5.2 Eagles. Eagles has 5.2. You had 5.1, Yana bro. 5.3. 5.4. It's at 5.4. 5.5 is now Snakes.
5.6.
5.6. 7. It goes to
6K.
Snakes again.
It
6K.
can work.
6K.
How did you go
from
In
5.7
hundreds.
to
In
6?
hundreds. You can
Multiples
any
of hundreds, bro.
multiples
Yeah.
of hundreds works.
No, it should be 100, 100, 100. You cannot go more
No,
than
no,
100.
no. Any multiples of
Any
100.
multiples of
100.
Okay, 6.1.
6.1. 6.2. 6.2 right now with... Okay, 6.3 is Snakes back again for Sudarshan. 6.3. Snakes. Do I hear anything from Tango, from Eagles? He says no. Kyo, anything from your end? No, he says. And anything from the last captain? I'm hammering it once for the Snakes. Sudarshan hammering it twice. I don't hear any more calls. Sudarshan goes at 6.3K for Slithering Snakes. So now we have Shabin, Venkat and Sudarshan, one each for the 3 teams except for Golden Eagles who have not found their first. Sid is the next player that we are going to be bringing up in the auction. Base bid of again 4K. 4K. Did I hear anything? Tango? Anybody?
4K.
4K. Yes, a base bid of 4K coming in from the Eagles. 4K. 4?
4.2.
Okay. 2 back again Eagles. We did hear Kyo from Scorpions try to jump in. It's 4.2 back again with Eagles. 4.2.
4.3.
4.3 it
4.4.
goes back. And 4.4 back again is Eagles. 4.4 it sits at 4.4. I'm calling it once for Eagle. Do I hear any more bids? Call it once. There is call for twice. And this hammer will fall in favor of Golden Eagles for Sid at 4.4. Congratulations, Eagles. You get your first tier A player. Now we move into the last 2 of tier A. And then we go into tier B. But before we go there, the player coming up on your screens, I think there could be a war for him. It is going to be Muthu bro. Base bid of 4,000 and Muthu bro up on your screens for the auction. 4.1 instantly
4.2.
called, but 2 it was called first from Eagles.
4.3.
They have 3
4.4.
going in is going to be Lions. 4.4 I heard, but
5.
5 happened from Scorpions.
5,000.
5,000 it goes to Eagles. Snakes. Snakes have at 5,000. 5,000 for
5.1.
Snakes. 5.1
5.2.
coming back. 5.2 is Snakes again, not giving Scorpions the chance. 5.2.
5.5.
5.5. A big jump for the Scorpions. You've already spent 6,000. Kyo, this could be a next big bid that you're looking for. And again, you need minimum of 2 tier A players. And then you could look forward to extra. But you need minimum of 2 for all the tiers. It's at 5.1. I'm selling it once for the Scorpions. I don't see anybody else. 5.5. Do I hear 5 point?
2.
It's at 5.5 already. Yeah, bro.
5.5. 5.6.
Yeah.
The next
5.6. 5.6. I hear from the Snakes coming in now.
5.7.
5.7 back
5.8.
in. 5.8 Snakes. Do not give the Scorpions a chance.
5.9.
5.9.
6.
6, it goes to... The highest so far is at 6k, which is Shabin. Snakes have it at 6 right now. 6,000. This is the same bid, Kyo, you placed for Shabin. 6,000. I'm hammering it once for
6.1.
Snakes. 6.1. It goes to... The Scorpions have it. Nano bro, do I see anything from the Eagles end? 6.1. 6.1. I'm hammering it once. Muttu bro at 6.1 for the Scorpions. Hammering it twice. 6.0. 6.2 coming in late here. But it's still a bid coming in from the Eagles. 6.2. Do I hear any more bids? Should I start dropping the hammer? Kyo, Nyana bro, any more? Kyo says no. I don't hear anything from Zoinks. Anything? Jin, you've been silent. Your camera and your voice.
No, I'm not.
I'm hammering it twice. Eagles now have it at 6.2. I am selling it. That is Eagles getting the highest player at 6.2. Congratulations. You have your minimum 2 tier A players. We still have one last. That is going to be Kalol. The next upcoming player at the base bid of 4k is Kalol. 4k. Do I hear any bids?
4.1.
4.1, but 4.2
4.3.
instantly. 4.3 not giving Lions a chance. 4.5 Scorpions
4.7.
jump in. 7 Eagles jump in. 7 Eagles, you currently have it. 4.7
4.8.
Golden Eagles. It goes to 8.
5K.
It goes to 5. Back again is Eagles. Eagles, you already have 2 tier A players. You're spending big bucks right now. 5k right as of now. 5.2.
5.2.
5.2 coming in by the Scorpions. Anything from Jin? Anything from Zoinks? 5.2 is where Scorpions have it right now. I'm hammering it once. I'm not seeing anybody saying anything. Nyana bro, if you're saying anything, you're muted again.
5.3.
There we go.
5.4.
5.3, 5.4 called in. Not letting the Scorpions have it. Eagles now with 5.4. Eagles at 5.4. Do I hear anybody else? Any calls coming in? Eagles, they're spending big bucks. Kyo, do we see you at 5.4? 5.5, I'm hammering it once. Nyana bro, Jin, I'm hammering it twice. This is the last and final call at 5.4 for Golden Eagles. They have it and I'm selling it. Kalol goes to Golden Eagles. They only have 24,000 and they already have 3 tier A players. Big bucks spent coming in from Golden Eagles, but I said this was the last player from tier A.
How much was it?
5.4.
And
You-
sold to Eagles.
Sold to Golden Eagles. It's on your screen, Yana bro.
Eagles. Yeah, I know, but it's too small for me to see.
Oh, it's too small? Okay.
Is it possible to update in the sheet?
Shakti, can you just...
Shakti can do it.
Yeah. Okay. While that's happening on the background, the next person coming up on your screens for the auction is going to be Nelson. Nelson with a base bid of 2k. Do I hear any bids coming in for 2k? Jinkle turn on cam. Jinkle is not turning on cam, guys. We need a petition for that. 2k coming in from the Eagles. Base bid 2k. 2 point?
2.2.
One was called, but instantly 2.2 by Eagles.
It's okay, 2.4 to Eagles. You can continue from that.
It's okay. You had a 2.2, but I can ramp it up to 2.4.
No, because he put 2.3, no?
He put 3. Okay.
2.6.
Okay, 2.6 it goes to. You guys have to be a little loud. Only 1 or 2 I could hear.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
2.6. 2.7 with Eagles right now. 2.7 with Eagles, guys. 2.7. Savage
2.9.
Scorpions. 2.9. 3k. Oh, wait, what? Where is this? Hello. You have a lot that you're spending already. I think Tango is making a really good decision. While you guys are thinking of saving the purse, he is buying out, getting his first playing 6 and then figuring out the rest. He's at right now 3k. Hammering it once.
3.2.
If anybody 3.2 comes in, 3.3 instantly back again is Eagles.
3.5.
3.5 coming in is
3.6.
Scorpions. 6 coming in is Eagles. Nana bro, anything from Snakes? Jin, anything for your Lions? 3.6
No, bro,
Eagles have it.
I'm good.
Hammering it once, he says he's good. Scorpions, do you come back in? Hammering it twice, 3.6. There's nobody calling a bid. That's another one being sold. 3.6 for Golden Eagles. Your lot is getting filled up. I can see a smirk on Tango's face. He's like, I'm getting all of this so easy. Nobody's even trying. I can see that smirk. Next one is going to be Captain Prize. Captain Prize, the next person up on your screens with a base bid of 2K. Do I hear any base bids coming in from anybody? 2K base bid is Captain Prize.
2.5.
2.5 instantly coming in is our Lions. 2.5. 2.5 is Lions. Right as of now. Anybody else calling it 2.5? A big bid. 2.8. Kyo goes in. That is going to be Scorpions at 2.8. 2.8 for Scorpions
2.9.
as of now. 2.9 coming back in is going to be Lions, but pushing it to 3 are Scorpions. That's 3 being pushed. 3 point?
3.1.
3.1 coming back in is going to be Lions. 3.1 for Captain Prize. Base bid. Base bid from
3.3.
2K to 3.1. It goes to 3.3 is now with Scorpions.
3.5.
3.5. It is now with our Lions. 3.5. Do I see anybody else placing another bid? 3.5. Roaring Lions right now have it. That is
3.8.
Jin. 3.8. Oh my god. I was about to hit the first hammer. It's back again with the Scorpions. 3.8. Jin, do we see a bid coming in from your end? 3.8.
3.9.
3.9 it goes to 3.9. 4 pushed back Scorpions, not letting me change the name. They're saying we are back in. We are not going to let this player go. So far, this is going to be the highest player sold in Tier B at 4K. 4K. Do I hear a bid coming in? I've pushed the hammer once. Can I hear anything from you, Jin? 4.1 he says, back into it. 4.1 for Captain Price. That is Roaring Lions right now. I don't hear anything from Snakes or the Eagles. Do I hear anything from Scorpions back in? 4.1, Lions have it. 4.1, putting the hammer down twice. No more bids allowed.
4.3.
Sold.
4.3.
Too late, bro. I sold.
No, I raised. I was on.
You
mute,
just,
not
you have to call
listen.
it.
Bro, I raised my hand before you said no, you're locking it.
You have to call it, bro. I can't change it now.
I raised my hand while I was calling it. I
You
clearly
just,
said the amount.
I can't change now. That's the thing. That's why you instantly call it.
No, then wait for it. No, you wait before you lock it. No, I raised my hand. I hope all the captains also must have seen. I raised my hand and I said we will.
I waited. I was like, I'm going to hit the hammer. No more bids.
Okay, just
Yeah.
how I raised my hand. Let me go on. Let me just
bro,
ask the other captains. Are you guys okay with the bid?
Other captains.
To Jin to decide.
Jin,
It's up to Jin
I
to
didn't
decide.
for me,
notice, bro. I didn't notice.
I honestly didn't
Yeah.
notice as well because I was
Yeah,
only
that's
hearing
why.
the cues, so I wasn't looking at the cam, to be very
Yeah,
honest.
No,
if-
but I cannot give it up. I raised my hand and I said 4.3. I was just waiting for others to bid. And then if the auctioneer is bidding faster, then please give some time for others also to recollect.
Bro, I called it thrice, bro. There are hammers that can be called
But when you
thrice.
said thrice, that's when I raised my hand.
The third time when it's called, it's the sell call.
It's
It's the final
Yeah,
call
I
the
can
third time.
Yeah, until you ban the hammer, I can still call. Once it is closed, only then you sell.
Yeah, but you called it once I placed the order, no, on the hammer.
No, I did not.
Yeah, bro, that's the whole thing. Otherwise, I would have waited for you. I waited before calling the last bid also. Now, I can't change it also in this because once it's sold, if I refresh this, all of it will get refreshed. This bid cannot be changed now.
Ask Shakti whether it is possible.
Can I watch this on your live stream and see if I was wrong?
Yeah.
Hello, Sam.
Yeah. It's live right
Yeah,
now.
Sam. If you want to
Yes.
undo that, refresh. I have the data, so I will tell you that. But you have to put that. I mean, like you have to assign.
Okay.
bid
All
that they-
captains are
Just
okay
give
for
me a
the
minute.
rebid. All captains are okay for the rebid.
No, 1 second.
Okay. Cool.
Bro,
One
just
second,
1
guys.
second, listen.
Yeah.
yeah,
If I was wrong, then you don't have to do it. Let me watch the live stream.
Yeah. Go for it. No worries, Neha, bro. Guys, we are just checking a little bit of a technical hitch. Don't worry. We'll resume the auction in a second or two. We're just checking a technical hitch out. Okay.
Bro, I just noticed when you said no more bids allowed, when before you close, I raised my hand.
Bro, that's what I'm saying. I cannot see your camera if you raise your hand. That's why I'm saying call it.
Why can't you
Because
see my camera?
I am inputting the numbers also and I have to click
Yeah.
sell.
Yes, open the
Your
browser
camera
and
is
get
going
the
on
code.
stream, bro. I've put it on stream. I cannot see you. I'm all tabbing between the cams. So whenever, that's why I'm saying call it out whenever you guys are placing a bid. If the
Yeah, hello Sam. So
yes,
no
yes,
issue
yes.
if you want to do. I mean, like if
Yeah,
Nana
yeah, I'm
Bro
just
want price, so
if
just refresh it. I
See,
have
you
the
just
data.
have to
You can just put
check
that.
with two captains.
yeah,
One
yeah,
is
that's what
Jin
I'm
and,
asking.
Nana.
So if you guys are okay with me refreshing, putting that player back in the auction, I will do it. I have no problem.
Uh,
You want price or you
Yeah, you guys want price back in the auction? I'll put. We'll refresh. Shakti has the data. We'll reset everything and we'll be back again. Is that okay, or we continue? Jin and Nyana bro, you guys have to.
I don't know, bro. I didn't see the cam, so I don't know what to say.
No, see, it's just you need to take a call right now. Like,
Yeah,
you want
yeah,
to
yeah.
have it again, then we can have it again. So me and Mohan are fine with both.
Yeah.
yeah.
It's
Anything.
up to you guys to decide.
Yeah.
I can put him back in the auction. It'll take like another minute or two. I'll just fill the other data and we'll be back again calling it.
No, bro, I'm okay with it. I don't mind.
Bro, you're
You're
too
okay?
low, bro. I can't even hear you.
Yeah,
I'm okay
everybody
with
has
No,
to
he said
speak
he's okay with
loudly.
it,
He's
bro.
okay with it. So we'll redo the auction, yeah, bro, for
Yeah.
Captain Price. Okay, done.
Where are we continuing it from? The same amount?
Yeah. I'll just have to re-input the data. Shakti, can you tell me one by one? Okay, so that
No,
I put the
what
sure,
was the
sure.
closed amount?
4.1 it stands at. We'll bid
Yeah,
from
so
there.
you start with 4, right?
4.1. It'll start from 4.1. Yeah, give me 1 second. We'll just input the data for others. Tell me, Shakti.
Yeah, for Savage Scorpion Shabin for 6,000.
Okay, Shabin 6,000.
6,000.
Savage Scorpions. Done.
And then,
Next.
yeah, Roaring Lions, Venkat 5.3K.
5.3k
Yeah.
for Roaring Lions. Done. Next.
Yeah, and then price or no,
Not
not
price.
price. And then for Golden Eagles, Sid 4.4K.
Sid for
Sid,
4.4k. For Golden Eagles, no?
Yeah.
Okay. Next.
And then Cowan 6.2K.
Cohen 6.2k.
2K, yeah.
Okay. For Snakes?
Yeah, Golden Eagles.
Golden Eagles.
Yeah, same.
Okay. Next.
And then Kalol 5.4K for 2 Golden Eagles.
5.4k Kalol for Golden Eagles. Next.
Nelson 3.6K sold to Golden Eagles.
3.6k to Golden
Yeah.
Eagles. Okay, next.
And then Sudarshan Bro 6.3K sold to Slithering Snakes.
6.3k to Slithering Snakes, no?
Yeah.
Okay. Next.
Now start continue with that's it.
Muttu.
So
Muttu
go ahead
bro.
with the price.
Muttu bro.
Like, not Kovanth, bro. It's Muthu, bro.
Yeah, it was Muttu bro.
Kovanth, it's
Not
Not
Kovan. That's what I was
Again, we
also
have to do
wondering.
it.
Yeah.
Sorry, my bad.
Yeah.
Okay, then I need to
Tell fast. Captains, give us a second. We'll just do this quickly.
Shabin Savage
Oh
Scorpion
no, wait.
6K.
You have that data. You keep that data. We'll continue with the auction, and then with the final one, I'll put for the others. We'll
So
continue with
I
now.
think
But how will we know?
Yeah,
whether
data
what
will
is
not
the
be there.
remaining
Yeah,
number?
sorry.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, tell me once again.
Shabin 6K.
6k for
Savage Scorpion.
Scorpions.
Okay, next.
And then Venkat 5.3K.
Venkat
to Roaring Lions.
5.3k.
Yeah.
To Roaring Lions. Okay, next.
And then price 4.1K.
Not price.
Oh, yeah,
not
shit,
price.
sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, then in Golden Eagles, Sid 4.4K.
Sid 4.4k
Yeah, 4.5k.
for
sold
Golden
to
Eagles.
Yeah.
Okay, next.
Muthu bro.
Muthu bro,
Muthu bro
6.2k.
6.2k for
Sold to Golden Eagles.
Golden Eagles.
Yeah.
Next.
Khalol 5.4k. Sold to Golden Eagles.
5.4k Golden Eagles. Okay, next.
Then Nelson 3.6k. Sold to
Nelson
Golden Eagles.
3.6k to Golden Eagles.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then Sudarshan bro 6.3k. Sold to
6.3k sold to
Slithering
Snakes.
Snakes.
Snakes. Okay. Done. All done, no? Or anybody left?
Yeah, all done, done,
Yeah,
done.
yeah.
Yeah.
Mr.
So far
Aaron,
done.
only captains here, please.
Yes. Anybody else who's joined in the VC, please go back to another VC, please. Okay. Okay. Let's get back into the auction. Data error. yeah. Data is corrected.
Sam, just one thing.
Yes.
The bid, the way you close it is after 1, 2, and 3, not 1, 2, and not 1, 2, and sold. 1, 2, 3, and then sold.
Yeah. Done.
Yeah, but then you did 1, 2, no more bid allowed, and then you sold it.
Ah.
So you say that close once after you say 3 is once you close it. When price is this one, you close it after 2. You can watch your live stream.
Okay, done, bro. Okay, let's restart the bidding. It's 4.1k right as of now with Roaring Lions. Jin had it. You said you want 4.2 Slithering Snakes. Nah, bro. You're muting your mic. That's where I can't say anything. It's muted still.
4.3, yeah, bro. Because I have to keep pressing unmute every time. So give us some time. Once you call the bid, give us some time also.
Yeah. Bro, the 3 hammers are there, bro. There's a lot of time. That I'm for sure will give everybody. 4.3 for Slithering Snakes. 4.5 back again is going to be Jin. We resume the auctions, everybody.
4.6.
It is going to be Lions. 4.6 back again is the Snakes. Going in for a big bid. They've already crossed. 4.7. The base bid of tier A has been crossed. 4.8 coming in from Snakes. 5 going in is Jin for Captain Prize. 5,000 is Lions right as of now. 5,000 from Roaring Lions. We resume this bid. Hammering it once. 5,000. 5.1 being called from Snakes. It is at Snakes with 5.1. 5.1. Jin, do we see you back in? Calling it once for Snakes at 5.1. Captain Prize. He's pushed the base price. 4 point? What? 5 point?
I'm out.
You're out. Okay. With Jin being out, I don't know if there is Eagles or Scorpions. I'm having it once. Calling it twice. I don't see any more bids. No hands. It is going to be sold. Captain Prize for 5,100 for Slithering Snakes. Congratulations as they get this bid back again. And now that's Captain Prize, and they've gotten tier 1 and tier A and tier B. 1 player each on the side of Snakes. Let's move into the next player in the auction. It is going to be our very own Shiva Bro coming into this auction at the base bid of 2,000. Do I hear any bids at base of 2,000? This is Shiva Marvel. In-game Shiva Marvel at the base bid of 2,000. Mics are muted, captains. Please keep an eye on it. Base bid of 2,000. Do I hear any base bids?
2,200.
2,200 coming in from the Scorpions. 2,200 coming in. 2,500 coming in from the Lions. 600 coming in from the Eagles. 2,600. 2,600, and right now it is the Eagles who have it. Do I see any more bids anywhere? 2,600. Jin, do I see anything from the Scorpions? I hammer it once as I say it. Do I hear any more bids coming in from Snakes or the Scorpions? I'm hammering it twice as I say it. This is the last and final call. 2,600. Golden Eagles right now have Shiva Marvel and thrice sold. It is going to be Shiva Marvel going to Golden Eagles at 2.6k. That's a steal of a deal coming through for Golden Eagles. They're already fulfilling all the criterias. Could be the first team who finish their lot of players. Next one is going to be Zeddy up on your screens. Zeddy at a base bid of 2,000. 2,000 Sky points. 2,200 bid coming in from the Lions. 2,200. 2.5. 2.5. 2.6 coming back in is the Lion, beating the Scorpions. 2.7 say Scorpions. 2.7 Scorpions. 2.7k for Scorpions. Do I hear a bid back again from the Lions? Calling it once on the hammer. 2.7 for Scorpions as I speak. Calling it twice on the hammer. This is the last and final call. Do I see any more bids? 2.7k for Savage Scorpions. And it is done. It's the sales made. That is ZI being sold to Savage Scorpions at 2.7k. Congratulations, Q. You get another player now joining Tier B. The next one up on your screens is going to be Necros at a base price of 2k. Base price of 2k. Do I hear any bids coming in at the base price of 2k for Necros? Any bids that are not placed now can be placed again later down in the game. The players will be brought back again into the auction. Do I hear any base bids for 2k at Necros? I see nothing from the captains as of now. No base bids. I'm calling it once, twice. I don't see anything. Thrice. We will get this player back again later in the auction. For now, he is going to be unsold as we move to our next player in the auction. It is going to be Hikari. Base bid of 2,000. Hikari, base bid of 2,000. Do I see anything from the captains? Base bid of 2k. Captains, I don't see any reactions from them. Scorpions, Eagles, Snakes, Lions. Calling it once, twice. Last call for Hikari at the base price of 2k in Tier B. Calling it thrice. Will be unsold for now as we move into Tier C now. Tier C, this category of players will be able to play only one single category of the game, either PC, mobile or on ground. And the first player coming in this is going to be Neil. We start off Tier C and the base bid for Tier C is going to be 1,000 Sky points. Do I see any base bids at 1,000? 1,000. It's open for all. Captains, again, keep an eye out. Your mics are muted. 1,000 base bid. Calling it once. I don't see any base bids of 1,000 being placed. Calling it twice. Players will be brought back into the action later to fill the lineups. Calling it thrice. I do not see any more bids from anybody and all the captains as we keep this player unsold for now and move into the next one from Tier C. And from Tier C now we move to Yuna. It's 1,000 points. Tier C. Yuna at base bid of 1,000. 1,100 from Kyo from the Lions. Base bid placed. I heard another bid. Kyo, did you place one? No, okay. 1,100. Lions have it right now. Base bid 1,100. Do I see any other bids? I'm hammering it once for the Lions. 1,100. I can see
1,200.
1,200. Back again in auction. This is going to be Snakes. 1,200 for Yuna. 1,500. Instantly ramping it up is going to be the Lions. 1,500. Calling it once. Do I see any of the other captains? 1,500. A base bid at 1,000.
1,600.
1,500. Goes back to the Snakes at 1,600. 1,600 right now. Do I hear the Lions back as I hammer it once? 1,600 for the Snakes. Any bids back again for Yuna? Calling it twice. No? 2,000. 2,000. It is going to be right now the Eagles making a mark at 2,000. 2,000 Sky points. A big spender. They have 17,000 in their purse. They need 2 C tier players. And it's the first one that they're bidding for. A roster of 8. And they're bidding for their 6th player right now. Once. Golden Eagles. Do I hear any bids above 2,000? Golden Eagles right now have Yuna.
2,100.
2,100. 2,200 did I hear from the Eagles? Yes, they say
2,300.
2,300 back again is the Snakes. 400 is right now Eagles again. 4,000 to 2,400 is the Eagles that they have. Yuna at 2,400. 2,400. Calling it once for Eagles. Do I hear a bid again from anybody? 2,400 for Yuna. Calling it twice. 2,400. Last and final call if there's a bid to be placed.
2,500.
2,500 coming in. 700. Back again is Eagles. 600. 800 it goes to for Snakes.
900.
900 they push it. Eagles back again. 900. 2,900. It is with
3,000.
Eagles. 3,000 it goes to. 3,000 it goes to Snakes.
3.1.
Have it. 3.1 Eagles push back. Do I hear any other bid to be placed? It is at 3,100 for the Eagles. Hammering it once. I see a no being side off from Zoinks. This is a second call. 3,100 for Golden Eagles. Big spends happening from their end. Final call for Yuna at 3,100. And that is all. It's done. It is sold. 3,100. Congratulations. Eagles, you have your 6th player. But we have a long way to go in the auction. Next upcoming is going to be Sundar on your screens. Sundar. Base bid of 1,000.
1,100.
1,100 I hear from the captain. Kyo of the
1,500.
Scorpions.
Yeah.
1,500. Lions jump back in. Lions jump back in at 1,500. Do I hear anything?
600.
Scorpions say yes to 6,600. 2,000. A push coming in from Roaring Lions. Jin.
2,200.
2,200. Back again is Scorpions. 500. Not letting me change the name at all. 2,500. Lions.
26.
Have it. 6. Scorpions say yes to this bid. It's an uproar of a battle. 2,600. Scorpions right now have it. Calling it once. Scorpions have it at 2,600 on Sundar. It goes to 3,000 coming in from the
3,100.
Lions. 3,100 say Scorpions. A battle again on the tier C. Yuna raised the bar up to 3,100 with Golden Eagles currently. This could be the next highest bid as well. 3,100 Scorpions have it. 200 being called
300.
and finally breaking the barrier on tier C. 3,300 Scorpions back in. 3.3. Have it Scorpions. Calling it once. Do you hear anything from the Lions? This is the second call. I heard something. Jin, yes or no?
No, I'm not calling.
No, he says no. Snakes as well as the Eagles. Anything to your end, as this is the second call. For Sundar, 3,300. 3,300. Last and final call. No more bids after this and it's going to be sold. That's the third call. Sold 3,300 for Savage Scorpions. Congratulations, you get your tier C player. And Savage Scorpions are the next team who have one player each from every category. Tier A, B and C. Captains, quickly taking your attention. Jin, you have only a tier A player. As well as Snakes, you have tier A and B. You still have to get your tier C player, at least one right now in this auction. There are still a couple more coming in. While we make our move to tier C's, next player is going to be Purni. Base bid of 1,000. Purni coming up on your screens. Base bid 1,000. Any bid. 1,500? Is that what I heard?
Yes.
Okay, yes
Correct.
says the Lions. 1,500 from the Lions. Jin, you have to be a little louder, okay?
Okay.
Yeah. 1,500 from the Scorpions. Sorry, Lions. From the Lions. This auction is of the Skyesports Corporate Cup. It's an in-house
1,006.
tournament, guys. 1,006 goes.
1,006.
That's going to be coming in from Tango of the Golden Eagles.
No, that's
No. It was sorry. My bad. I couldn't. A little loud, please. Kyo, when you're saying your voice was very similar to Tango. Okay, 1,600 to the Scorpions right now. 1,600. 700 before I could call it
8.
even once. 8 back again is
1,008.
Scorpions.
1,009.
You only have it. 9 right now going it to Lions. 1,900 for Lions. 2 push from the Scorpions. Not letting me change. 2,000 from the Scorpions. Do I hear anything coming in from the Lions? Calling it once. He says no. Jin says no, the captain. Should I call it twice? Any more bids for Purni at 2000 for Savage Scorpions? Calling it twice. Do I see any more bids? This is the last and final call for a final bid of 2000 on Purni. No more bids I see, and it'll be sold. That's going to be 2000 Sky points sold Purni for Savage Scorpions. Congratulations, they fulfill their criteria of at least tier C for now. Tier 1, tier A and B is something that you have to still look out for, Kyo. Next, the last player from tier C of this lot. Right now, we go to the last player of this slot. We still have tier C will be coming in the next slot. Vasif, tier C. After this, we go back to tier A. Vasif with a base price of 1000. 1000. Sriram, everybody is saying, has the perfect homework. 1000 base price, calling it once. Do I see any base bids anymore? Calling it twice. I don't see any bids for Vasif as of now. Captains, Scorpions, Eagles, Lions, Snakes, twice. I don't see any more calls. I will let it be unsold and bring him back to the auction later. It's going to be unsold. That's the final call. Vasif for now remains unsold as we move back to the second lot of tier A players. And the first player coming up on your screens on tier A is going to be the big main man of our production is Naveen. Naveen right now. Toby is in-game name. Eagle for the win, says Shiva bro. Fingers crossed. Sriram has done big job already.
I think Naveen won't be available. Just check.
Is
Yeah,
Naveen
he won't be
available not?
available.
If somebody can confirm.
The mic is
Tango, if you're speaking, mic's muted.
No. So last I heard, he said, I think like for online, he'll be able to make it at least for this week. But again, gotta
Okay.
check.
Okay, so right now we keep him unsold. We'll see towards the end. Somebody in the meantime, please back end check with
I'll
Naveen
check
if
with
he'll
him,
be
yeah.
available. Okay, cool. We'll come back to Naveen from tier A later, but now we move to Snipey. Snipey is the next tier A player with a base bid of 4000. Anybody watching? Naveen will be sold yet once his confirmation is received. Tier A, right now tier A players being looked out from Savage Scorpions, from Roaring Lions as well as Slithering Eagles. Even though they have one each, they need minimum of 2 players. 4000 base bid on Snipey. This guy's a steal deal. The captains, what is this? No bid? I'm pretty sure Golden Eagles had an opportunity. They will bid for this player also. Base bid of 4000.
1,100.
100. There we go. The first bid coming in from the Lions.
4,200.
4,200 from the Snakes.
4,300.
300 says Lions.
400.
400 says Lions. 500 says Lions.
600.
600 saying Snakes.
100.
700
800.
Lions. 800 Snakes.
6,000.
6,000. Oh my god. Instant jump. That is the Lions. Looking
6,100.
out. 6,100 Snakes back in. They don't bow out of this battle.
6,200.
200 says the Lions.
6,300.
300 says the Snakes.
6,500.
6,500 being called. They have big pockets. Lions have a big pocket compared to the
6,600.
Snakes. 600 still being spent. Snakes back in. 6.6.
6,800.
Bro,
800.
can you be louder? I cannot hear you.
6,800.
800. 800. 6,800 from the
6,900.
Lions. 900 coming in from the Snakes.
7,000.
7,000 they push it to. 7,000 Roaring Lions right now have Snipey. That is the highest spend on a tier A player.
7,100.
7,100 back in.
7,200.
200. That is Roaring Lions again in the auction. They don't stop. 7,200. Roaring Lions have it. I'm calling it once. 7,100. It is Roaring Lions. Snakes, it is the Roaring Lions who have it at 7,200. It's the call second time.
7,300.
7,300 I hear from
7,400.
Snakes. 400 back again is the Lions. 7,400. Lions take back in the auction.
7,500.
7,500. Snakes right now. On demand this player. has a champion streak which he has not bowed out from. A crucial addition, 7,500, a big bid. Calling it once for the Snakes. Do I hear a bid coming in from the Lions? This is the second call. 7,600 from the Lions. Lions say 7,600. Snakes, do I see you? Do I see anything
8,000.
coming in? Scorpions, 8,000. Say yes to the bid up on Snakes.
8,100.
8,100, 8.1k.
8,200.
200. It is Snakes back again.
8,300.
300 back again is Lions. 8,300. 400. This is going berserk. Snakes back in 1,500. 8,500. Right now the Lions have it.
8,900.
900. 9,000 it goes to Lions. 9,100. 10,000 is what I heard. 10,000 is what Lions spend for Snipey. Oh my god, that's a big purse. 10,000. 10,000 right now. Hammering it once. 10,000 with Roaring Lion. Snakes, do I see you? I can see Zoinks thinking. 10,000 right now called once. Snipey, the highest spent player. Calling it twice. 10,000.
11,500.
11,500 being
12,000.
called. 12,000 being called from Lions. They are making use of this big purse that they have of 34,000. The difference is of 6, but still that is helping Jin make this call. Hammering it once. 12,000 for
12,100.
Roaring Lions. 12,100, 200 back again. Quick is Lions. They're not ready to let go of Snipey. It is Lions right now with a current bid of 12,200. 12,003 I hear. 4 back again. 5, 6. Does it
13,000.
stop? 13,000. You currently have it, Lions. But they still ramp up. Should I accept this bid? 13? Okay. It's done at 13. Roaring Lions have it at 13. 13,000. Hammering it once. 13,000. Snipey. This is outrageously double the amount of the highest current bidded player. Calling it twice on 13,000 in favor of Roaring
13,100.
Lions. 13,100 before I could hit 13,200. Right now with this Lions back again. Lions have 13,300. 13,300. Snakes say 13,300.
13,400.
13,400. Lions back again. 13,400. Lions have it right now. Does it stop? What is the maximum you guys are ready to spend? 13,400 it is at. Calling it once for Roaring Lions at 13.4k.
14.
14. The big bucks are out. It's 14k
1400.
for Snipey. 14,100 being called from the Roaring Lions captain. That is 14,100 from Roaring Lions.
14,
The buffer.
14,200.
14-2. Oh my god, captains, you need to understand, you need to have a player from every category. Then your bidding opportunity will be lost. Right now, Snakes have it at 14,200.
I'm done.
14,200. Snakes hammering it once.
I'm out.
Oh no, that big bow out. That battle's been lost. Snakes at 14.2. Hammering it for the second time in favor of Snakes. Snipey at 14.2. Last and final call before I see any other further bids for Snipey at 14.2k. I don't see any more bids. No speaking. It is sold. 14.2k. Slithering Snakes have 14 point. Oh my god.
Nice
That's
one,
a
Yama, bro.
big bid. That's a big bid coming in from their end. 14.2k. And they're left with 14.4. Congratulations. This is insane. Okay, let's move into the next one. 14,200. Oh my god. Okay, let me find the next player. I am still stuck in awe. Next player is going to be Balaji. Captains, you have to now ramp up. The other captains have to still fill their tier A players. Now this is Balaji up on your screens. Base price of 4,000. After a big
4,100.
bid. 4,100 I heard first from
300,
Jin, I guess. It went to 300 from Scorpions.
500.
You have it, Scorpions. 300. 4,300 for Scorpions.
400.
400
500.
right now. Lion comes. 500 is Scorpions back in. 4.5k from Scorpions on Balaji. Do I see any more bids coming in? Balaji at 4.5k.
4.6.
4.6 I hear.
4.7.
4.7 it goes to from Scorpions. Scorpions still have it, Lions. 4.7k from Lions. From Scorpions. Lions, is there a bid that I see from you? Calling it once on the hammer for Scorpions. 4.7k. Calling it twice on the hammer for Balaji at 4.7k for Scorpions. Do I see any final bid? This is the last and final call for the final bid. 4.7k and there is no further bid. It will be sold to Savage Scorpions for 4.7k. Congratulations, you have Balaji from Tier A, meaning you also have fulfilled the criteria of 2 Tier A players. The only one you're looking for is Tier B. And now 2 more players from Tier A that we are left with. The next one is going to be Kovant up on your screens. Right now, Roaring Lions, they have to still look forward to their Tier A player. And Slithering Snakes, they've fulfilled it. I think right now this bid is mainly for Roaring Lions. Do I hear a bid from you on Kovant at the base price of 4k?
4.1.
4.1 from the Lions. Do I hear any other bids from any others? Minimum 2 captains. If anybody else bids for this, by default, you will get MechTech in your team in the next one. 4.1 called once for Roaring Lions. Do I hear any bids? 4.1 calling it twice. 4.1 for Roaring Lions. Do I hear any more bids? What are you zooming into? Jazz, last and final call. No further bids. It is done. 4.1k sold to Roaring Lions. They get their first Tier A player. And now all the teams, all 4 of you have fulfilled the criteria of a Tier A player. But if you have a big purse, last and final player of this tier is going to be MechTech. Last and final of this Tier A is MechTech. Base bid starting at 4k. Do I see any bids coming in at 4k? Tier A, MechTech, 4k. Scorpions, you can go for it.
4.1.
Lions, you can go for it. 4.2 I hear from the Scorpions. Sorry, from the Lions. From the Lions, 4.2k. Do I hear any more bids? Snakes could try, but they did go for a big spend. Scorpions could also try if they want, because they need only 1 Tier A player. Eagles, I'm not even thinking to talk about this. They have 3 Tier A players. Calling it once. Twice, if there are no more bids that I see, it's 4,200 right now for MechTech.
4,300.
I see a hand. 4,300 coming in is the Snakes. A battle between the Snake and the Lion again. The last time it was the Snakes to win this at 14.2. The highest so far sought off player, it's Snipey. 4.3 Snakes.
500.
4,500. You have a purse. You can outbid him. That's something that you have to look forward to.
4,600.
600. 4,600. Snakes have it back again before I change the name. They're like, you are not going to outbid me at any cost. 4,600 for MechTech. Calling it once.
4,800.
Oh, 800. I couldn't call it. It is 4,800. Lions back in this auction. 800. Do I see any more bids? Lions have it at 4,800. Hammering it once. Can I call the next bid? It is at 4,800 in favor of Lions.
4,900.
900 coming in.
5,000.
5,000 instantly. 5,000 from the Lions. 5,000. Hammering it once.
5,100.
5,100 for him.
5.2.
5.2. There's Lions back again in this. 5.2. Lions, you have a big
5.3.
opportunity. 5.3, 5.4. This fight is still ongoing. Lions quickly outbid Snakes for now at 5.4. Lions and Snakes seems a rivalry that's brewing up already. The other two captains are chilling right now. Golden Eagles are like, I will wait. I have nothing to do. Even same for Scorpions. They're like, let them fight in the auction. We look for the trophy.
Full planning, bro.
Full planning, exactly. Hammering it once for 5.4 on MechTech. Do I see another bid coming in? 5.4 for MechTech
Well, how
currently
much
in
is
Lions. This is at 5.4. Lions have it. Tier A player. Second hammer coming in. It is going to be 5.4. This is the last and
5.5.
final call. 5.5. There it is. There it is. The Scorpions say they make their move. They also have a purse. 5.6. I'm pretty sure Jin on the other end is like, let me get one player, please. Why is everybody in a battle with me? 5.6 right now is the Lions who have it. 5.6. Lions with MechTech. Hammering it once. MechTech at 5.6. It's a steal deal if Lions get it at 5.6. Hammering it for the second time. 5.6. Lions have MechTech at 5.6. Last and final call. Do I see any hands, any signs, any outbids? Last and final call. The hammer strikes. This is the third and final call. Done. MechTech is sold to the Lions at 5.6k. Finally, 3 players filling Roaring Lions. The team.
Great deal.
Great ordeal this was. Do we have a confirmation on Naveen or we wait later?
Let me check.
Yeah, okay. Okay. By that time, before we go back to Naveen, we are jumping to Tier B. And right now, Lions, you need 2 players of Tier B. Savage Scorpions, you need 1. As well as Snakes, you need 1. Tier B, the first player coming in is me, myself and I, the person in the auction. Sam, Lucifer, Sanat, aka, do I see a base bid at 2,000? Please bid for me. 2,000. 2.5.
2.5. Take it.
2.5. I heard. Thank you so much, Scorpions. 2.5. 2.6 comes in. I am with the Lions right now for now. 2.6. The Lions. 2.7 say the Scorpions. Lions and Scorpions in a battle right now. For me, the auctioneer. 2.7 Scorpions have 2.8. I go back to the Lion, but no, say Scorpions. 2.9. 3. I go to Lions back again. 3.2. I go to Scorpions. 3.3. What is the maximum? Okay, 3.3 right now. Okay. Lions right now 3.3. 3.3. 3.4 Scorpions back again. 3.4 Scorpions have
3.5.
3.5. I am in a battle. I like it. Thank you. 3.5. Lions have Sam currently on this bid. My hammer is ready right now. 3.6 says Skio. Making sure the Scorpions get their player of Tier B. This will be their second player and they'll fulfill the criteria. But 3.7 I hear coming in from the Lions back again. 3.8 is Scorpions. 3.8. Whereas Roaring Lions still need 2 Tier B players. 3.8 it stands at with the Scorpions. Hammering it once. 3.8 Savage Scorpions have Sam. This is the second call for Sam at 3.8. Last and final call. Do I see any more bids? Savage Scorpions have 3.8 right as of now. 4 I hear it coming in. 4 from the Lions. Not letting Kyo get Sam. 4,000 and the Lions have it right now. 4,000 Sky points. 4.1. 4.1 bid coming in from Scorpions back again. 4.1. Do I hear a 4.2 as I hammer for the first time in favor of Savage Scorpions?
4.2.
4.2 they say. 4.2 Lions back again in this bid. 4.2 Roaring Lions. 4.3 Scorpions back in. 4.3 now with the Scorpions of this bid. 4.3 hammering it once. 4.4 I hear Lions back again. 4.4 thousand. 4.5 coming in is going to be Scorpions. 4.5 Scorpions. 4.6?
6.
Yeah, Jin, you have to be louder a little more.
Yeah.
Whenever you're calling. Yeah, 4.7 coming in is Scorpions.
Once, I think.
Give me a second. I'll put it to 150. Okay, there you go. 4.7 Savage Scorpions have right now, Sam. 4.7 Savage Scorpions.
4.8.
The first hammer, 4.8 before I could hammer it down. Lion have
4.9.
4.9 coming back again. Scorpions 4.9. 4.9 right now. Striking the hammer once. 4.9 right now with Kyo for Savage Scorpions. Going in twice. 4,900.
5K.
Last 5k before I could say last and final call. Lions back again. 5k. Their purse is close by a difference of 4,000 is what they have. 5k. Roaring Lions have Sam right as of now with the first hammer going down. 5,000. Do I hear a second hammer? Do I hear any other bid? This is the second one. 5,000 Roaring Lions. Second time called already. There's only last final call left. 5,000 Roaring Lions have Sam as of now. The hammer's up for the last and final hit. Final call, no more bids. This is the third time sold to Roaring Lions for 5,000. Congratulations, Roaring Lions. You get your first tier A player. I walk into your team. Thank you so much. And now let's move into the next player. It's going to be Jasper coming in from tier B. Jasper tier B with a base price of 2k. Do I hear any base bids of 2k? Both Lions as well as Scorpions need tier B player along with the Snakes. It is Jazz. Base bid of 2k. Purse good enough for Scorpions. Calling it once on the hammer for Jazz at 2k. Do I hear any bids from anybody? Base bid. Calling it twice on hammer for Jazz at base bid. Last and final call. Any base bids coming in for Jasper at 2k? I don't see any bids coming in. He'll be unsold for now. We'll bring him back into the auction later. Next up on your screens is going to be Raji. Raji up on your screens with a base bid of 2k. Raji, a tier B player, can fulfill category either PC or mobile or on ground. Only 2 categories. Raji, base bid of 2k. Do I hear any bid of 2k?
2.1.
2.1. That's the Lions. 2.1 first bid. Anybody else? Lions have right now Raji hammering it once. 2,100. I can hear a hand. 2.2 coming in from the side of...
How can you hear a hand, bro?
Now I'm trying to. Right now the Eagles have 2,200 on Raji. 2,200. They already have fulfilled the criteria. Right now all they're spending is extra money that they have and to just get extra players, and that's going to be their advantage if the other teams do not look out for the players. 2,200. 2.3 I hear.
2.4.
2.4 I hear back from the Eagles before I change. It is still with the Eagles right now. Lions, Eagles have it at 2.4. Hammering it once. Do I hear a bid?
What?
You have it. You have it. Golden Eagles,
Okay.
2.4.
I think
Yeah,
Jin said,
Kyo, your
Jin said
mic.
something.
One sec.
Yeah.
Jin, you bid, right?
Yeah, 2.5.
Okay, 2.5. Couldn't hear
2.6.
with that. 2.6 back again. 2.6 with Golden Eagles. 2.6. Hammering it once. Golden Eagles have 2.6 right as of now. 7 going back again.
3k.
3k instantly bidding it up. Eagles do not play. They are always the high spenders is what they're showing. But there's one high spender. 3.2.
3.5.
3.5. You still need one
4.
base C tier player. 4 back again is Lions.
4.2.
4. 2.2 is back again. Eagles. 4.2. Eagles have it right now. Roaring Lions, you still need 2 C tier players and 1 tier B player. Golden Eagles have
5.
4.5. Golden
4.7.
Eagles. They come back in 4.7. Golden Eagles at 4.7. 4.7 right as of now. Do I hear the first? Should I call it? Drop the hammer once. Do I hear any other bids coming in? 4.7. Calling it twice.
4.8.
4.8. I see a bid. 8 called.
5K.
5K pushed from the Eagles. 5K coming in. Snakes also need a tier B player. Scorpions also need. Lions also need. Right now sitting at 5K in favor of Golden Eagles. Calling it once. Calling it once. Golden Eagles right now have
5.1.
Raji. Now it's at 5.1 for the side of Snakes.
5.2.
5.2 from Lions back again. Sorry, Eagles. Eagles at 5.2. Calling it once for Eagles. 5.2. Do I hear any more bids coming in for Raji at 5.2 right now in favor of Eagles? Calling it for the second time.
5.3.
5.3 I hear coming in. It is Snakes right now at 5.3. 5.5 I hear from the Eagles. Eagles at 5.5. Before I could sell, the bids are still going up for Raji at 5.5. Hammering it once for Golden Eagles. 5.5 right now with Golden Eagles. Calling it the second time for 5.5 with Golden Eagles. 5.5 Raji for
5.6.
Golden Eagles. 5.6. 6K pushed from the Eagles back again. 6K. They have enough purse and that's what they're using it for. Calling it once for Golden Eagles at 6K. I think right as now with 6K coming through, your roof could go a little further, Nana bro, for the Snakes, but after that it will
6.1.
stop. Okay, 6.1 back again is the Snakes. You have 14.4K, you can push it up till I think 10K. 6.1 with the Snakes as of now, calling it once.
Wait, what is it?
6.1.
6.1, no?
Yes, with the Snakes. 6.2. Eagles back again. Eagles, you can. I mean, I don't know. You can just go up.
I can keep going.
Yeah. Hammering it once. Golden Eagles calling it once in their favor. Do I hear any more bids pushing this up at 6.2? Lions, do I hear anything from your end? You've been quiet. Scorpion 6.2 twice.
I'm good, bro. I'm good.
You're good. 6.2 call twice for Golden Eagles. Do I see any more bids? This is the last and final call for Raji, currently in favor of Golden Eagles at 6.2. Last and final call. And that's the third call done. Hammer drops 6.2K for Golden Eagles. They get a third player of Tier B in their favor. That's 3 Tier A players, 3 Tier B players, and they just need 1 Tier C player, and they can fulfill a lot more if they want. They have 8,500 in their purse. Let's jump into the next one. Next person in this play is going to be Bishal, also known as Cutie. Indeed one. He is one. Cutie base price of 2,000.
2,100.
2,100.
2,100
Okay, 200.
first came, but 200 instantly from the Scorpions. 2,200 from the Scorpions right as of now. Sriram well executed. Shiva bro is very happy with the team. Crazy teams being done. This is insane for now. Right now sitting at 2.2K is Cutie with the Scorpions. Where is my screen? Okay, 2.2 with Scorpions hammering it once. Do I see any more bits coming through? 2.2. Second time called. 3 coming in from the Lions.
2.4.
2.4 again from the Scorpions.
2.5.
This is Cutie. 0.5. That is for
2.6.
Lions. 6 going back is Scorpions. 6.
7.
7 coming in right
2.8.
now is Lion, but push to 8 from Scorpions. 2.8. Scorpions have Bishal, a Tier B player. All the teams except for Golden Eagle are looking for a Tier B
9.
player. Calling it once. 9 before I call it once. It's for the Lions.
3.
2.9.
3 pushed.
3.
3 coming in from the Scorpions. 3,000 right now for Scorpions. Their second Tier B player maybe. Provisionally. Calling it once at 3. 3,000 being
3.1.
called once. 3.4 being
3.2.
called. 2. It was 1, 2, 2. No.
No, I said one. I said one.
He said 1. He said 1.
3.2.
Yeah. 2 right now with Scorpions back again. 3.2. Do I hear a bid up coming in from the Lions? Hammering it once. 3.2. Bishal. 3.2 for Savage Scorpions. This is the second call. Second call's done. 3.2 Bishal. My hammer's up, meaning this is the final call, but there's a 3.3 call coming in from the Snakes.
3.5.
3.5 pushed back again is going to be Scorpions. Scorpions at 3.5. 3.5. Savage Scorpions hammering it once. 3.5 they have Bishal hammering it once already. 3.5 Savage Scorpions Bishal.
3.6.
It's QT. 3.6 being called from the Snakes. 3.6. 3.7 called back again from the Scorpions. 3.7 now with the Savage Scorpions. Dropping the hammer once. 3.7 with Savage
3.8.
Scorpions. 3.8 being called right now from the Snakes. 3.8. 4 being called from, was it Kyo?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, it is from the Scorpions. 4 being called from the Scorpions. That is 4,000 Sky points. He right now has the highest purse with him. Hammering it once for Savage Scorpions at 4K. 4K for Savage Scorpions. This is the second call. Bishal has the second. Savage Scorpions right now. My hammer's up. This will be the last and final call.
4.1.
Bishal 4.1 call before the call bid could have been
4.2.
placed for Snakes. 4.2 coming back
4.3.
again is the Scorpion. 3
4.4.
is going to be Snakes.
4.5.
4.4. The bid war is going up now.
4.6.
Snakes have 4.6 coming back is the Scorpions. 4.6
Yeah,
with the
4.6.
Scorpions. It's with Scorpions. They called 4.6. It's with Scorpions 4.6. You have to go to 4.7 Yana bro.
4.7.
4.7.
4.8.
4.8 with Kyo. For Scorpions again, 4.8. Scorpions have it.
4.9.
A late bid war, but the bid is happening. 4.9. 5 being called from the Scorpions. Not letting Snakes get the best of best. Using their purse wisely right now. 5,000. This is a tier B player. The second in their team that will be joining. 5K. The hammer drops once.
5,500.
5,500 pushed.
5,200.
5,000. You can push it to 600. It's at 5,500.
500. Oh,
Yes, 500.
600, yeah.
600 goes to Scorpions. Bid it up to 600.
6,000.
5,000. 6,000. QT right now is getting high prices. Late bid, but it is happening.
6,100.
6,100 before I could change the name. It is with Scorpions back again. 6,100. 6,100. Scorpions right now have it. I don't see anything from the Lions. Snakes were in the bid. Do they bid up? I dropped the hammer once for QT at 6,100. Dropping the hammer twice.
6,200.
6,200 coming in. That is going to be from the Snakes. 6,200. Snakes have Bishal right now. First hammer drops. 6,200 with the Slithering Snakes. Dropping the second hammer. 6,200.
6,300.
6,300 coming in from Scorpions. 6,300. 6,300 with Savage Scorpions. 6,300 right now. Savage Scorpions, if they get this provisionally, will fulfill the criteria of 2 tier B players. Hammering it once. 6,300. The same criteria yet to be met by Slithering Snakes. This is the second call. Hammering it twice. 6,300.
6,400.
400 it goes to. Savage
6,500.
Scorpions taken away, but 6.5 being said. It's back again with the Scorpions. Hammering it once now. 6.5 for Savage Scorpions. Savage Scorpions right now at 6.5k on QT. Dropping the hammer for the second time. That's 6.5k from the Scorpions. Do I hear any more bid? This is a 6.6. Before the final call it was made, and 6.6 right now, and Snakes have it. Snakes, as I said, Purse and the tier B player they're trying to fulfill. Both of them trying to do the same. Calling it once with the hammer. 6.6 currently with the Slithering Snakes. Calling it for the second time for Slithering Snakes at 6.6. The hammer's up. Last and final call. If there's any more bits, 6.7 coming through. 6.7 coming through for Slithering Snakes. Sorry, Scorpions. Scorpions at 6.7. 6.7 for QT. The bid price is now rising up, and I think QT will be the highest sold player on tier B at 6.7k. Hammering it once. The highest sought after as well as paid for right now. Did I hear a bid coming in from Snakes? Okay, nothing. 6.7, dropping the hammer twice. 8, yes, 6.8. Snakes come in. 6.8. After tier A is Snipey. Right now, the highest bid player now coming to tier B is QT at 6.8, and now Snakes have it provisionally. Hammer dropping once. Hammer dropping once in favor of Snakes at 6.8k. Dropping the hammer twice in favor of the Slithering Snakes. 6.8k in favor of QT. Do I see any more bids? The hammer's up. This is the last and final. 9 being called from the side of Scorpions. It's pushing to the marks of 7,000. It's beating a couple of those tier A players. QT, right as of now. This is the big bid coming through at 6.9k. Scorpions dropping the hammer once in their favor. Dropping the hammer once in their favor. Calling it again for all the people watching. Do I see another bid? Dropping the hammer twice. 6,900. Savage Scorpions have it. The final hammer is up. 7 before I drop it. 7,000. That is Snakes who push this limit. Push it to 7,000. A smile coming in from Kyo. Let me get this player. But Nyana bro be like, no. 14,200 I spent. I will spend more. Wait and watch. 7,000 he sits at. 7.1?
What if I close now?
What if I close now? Is Kyo's question now. Up to you. You're the captain.
Player, that's all.
Yeah. Calling it once. Hammer drops once. Be wary of the hammer. It drops once. At 7,000 in favor of the Snakes. Dropping the hammer twice in favor of Slithering Snakes. The final hammer is up. This is the last and final call. 7.1 before I could drop it. QT is reaching the ranks right now. 7.1 and Scorpions have it. Absolute cinema. 7.1. What a... I never thought this bid would go so high because it didn't start off like this. Dropping the hammer once in favor of Savage Scorpions. 7.1.
7.3.
7.3. Pushing it up.
7.5 bro.
7.5 back again is Scorpions. 7.5. 7.6.
7.7.
7.7 Scorpions. This bid is turning out to be a frenzy right now. 7.7 is what they have on QT. A big bid coming through.
It was 14,200. Huh?
Yeah, 14,200. 7.7 showing who the actual big spenders are is right now. It is Nyana Bro, Zoinks from the side of Snakes. Do I see a bid as they drop the hammer once for 7.7 at Bishal
7.8.
QT? 7.8 coming in for Snakes.
8k.
8k pushed. Enough of the shenanigans. Back and forth. Scorpions push it to 8. Any bid up right now? 8k right now. Dropping the hammer once. Seems like he could go to 5 digit right as now as where the bid stands. Dropping the hammer twice.
8-1.
8-1 before I could say the last hammers up. Snakes at 8.1. This is looking super huge of a bid for a tier B player. And it is going big as well. Not stopping. Snakes have it at 8.1. Scorpions, do I see a bid up coming from your end? I can see him calculating there. Checking how further he can go. Dropping the hammer once for Snakes. Dropping the hammer twice for Slithering Snakes on QT at 8.1. 8.2. Scorpions get back into this bidding war. 8.2. Savage Scorpions have it right now. Hammer drops once. Savage Scorpions have QT at 8.2. Dropping the hammer twice. 8.2 for
8.3.
QT. 8.3 they bid it up. Savage Scorpions. It's taken from Snakes for now. Slithering Snakes at 8.3. Dropping the hammer once for Snakes.
Yes, நல்ல player.
Dropping the hammer once.
உங்க team already பார்த்து கடுப்பா இருக்கு.
Kyo is like
8.5.
8.5. 8.5. Where is this going? Lions, you can still bid in this battle. You know that, right? I think Lions, they have another set of players they are eyeing for already. More than happy if that's the case. 8.5 dropping the hammer once. Right now, it was 8.5 was the Scorpions, right? Call? Yeah. Dropping the hammer once. Dropping the hammer twice for Scorpions at 8.5k for QT. This is the last and final hammer. It's up. QT currently sits at 8.5k for Savage Scorpions. Nah, bro, I can see something.
8.6.
Yes, 8.6. 8.6. It goes back to Snakes. It goes back to the Snakes. 8.6. Kyo, where do you push this? Where do you think is a comfortable price that you can get this player at? Dropping the hammer once. This is getting intense, guys.
8.8.
Intense. 8.8 it goes to, he doubles, it pushes extra 200 back with Scorpions. 8.8, currently at 8.8 for Savage Scorpions. Dropping the hammer once for Savage Scorpions at 8.8 for QT.
Is it possible
8.8.
for him to bid more because he need to fill?
Yes, he can go up to 5 digits, 10,000. Because he just needs, after this, he needs 2 tier C players, base price of 1,000.
Oh.
Yeah, he can bid.
No, but
Dropping the hammer twice.
8, 9.
8,
Okay,
9.
But he needs to fill till 8 players, no? Eight
Yes,
players.
yes. I mean, yeah.
then that's 2 extra players as well, right?
Yeah.
So
But-
if he's filling B right now by getting
Huh?
him, and then there are 2 more C, there's
Huh?
also 1 more he's got to.
So that's what, he
At
has
least
4k.
2 more,
He has
yeah.
4k. He can go till 10. That's what I'm saying. His roof is 10k right now.
Okay.
Yeah. 10k is his
கண்டிப்பா
roof.
QT போலாம் போற.
Slithering
கண்டிப்பா QT.
Snakes. Slithering
Get
Snakes
the
came in at
Signana, bro.
8.9, right? yeah. Nana, bro.
மீண்டுமா
Now we know why the mic is getting muted
Bro,
now and
mute
then.
and
ப்ரோ அது புஷ் டாக்கே யூஸ் பண்ணுங்க bro.
Dropping the hammer once. Snakes have it at 8.9k right now.
9k.
9k. It goes. This is a tier B player, guys, whose base bid was 2k. From 2k to 9k we are sitting at. That is a difference of 7,000. That is big. Hammering it once in favor of Scorpions. 9k is where we sit at. 9k. Savage Scorpions hammering it twice in favor of Savage Scorpions at 9k. This is the last and final call as the final hammer goes up. Scorpions have it right now at 9k QT. Do I hear anything from the Snakes? Anything from the Lions? Dropping the hammer, there's no more bids. Final bids done. Sold at 9k for Savage Scorpions. That bid went as far as possible, as long as a movie. This was the truest of cinemas. And with this, Savage Scorpions have their second tier B player. Now let's move on. We still need 2 tier B players for Slithering Snakes as well as Roaring Lions. So we bring back the next tier B player. That is going to be Shakti. Shakti with a base price of 2k. Let's ramp this bid up, guys. Let's make it quick from here on. It's at 6k right now. Base bid. Do I hear a base bid at 6k for Shakti? Any bid coming in at base of 2k? Calling it once. 2k for Shakti. Any captains?
2.1
2.1 I hear. Coming in from the Lions. 2.1k. Jin, Lions generally roar. I don't know what you are eyeing for that you've been so silent throughout.
bro, you have to be bro. At some
I
point.
hope so. 2.1 with the hammer dropping once in favor of Roaring Lions.
What's the point of roaring here?
Man, there you go. That is a smart move. That captain right now. 2.1 Shakti dropping the hammer twice in favor of Roaring Lions. Do I hear any bids? Snakes, maybe Scorpions, Eagles, anybody? Last and final call as the last hammer goes up. No more bids will be taken from here on. The final hammer drops and in favor of Roaring Lions, it is sold 2,100. Congratulations, Jin. You get your second tier B player. But there's still one more that even Yana bro who would have to look for. It is going to be Sai. Sai here coming up with a base bid of 2,000. Do I hear any bids coming in for Sai at 2,000? Cutie, yes, Cutie sold for big price. Bro, cotton 4x, Naveen. Hola amigos, Naveen, we are asking for your availability. Please let us know if Naveen, you are going to be joining us. Make sure you join us.
Just on
Yeah.
that, Sam, I just spoke to
Yeah.
Naveen like a few minutes back. He
Yeah.
mentioned it's pretty dicey that he'll be able to make it. So most
Okay.
probably he might not
Okay.
take part.
Okay. Let's see. Okay, then let's see. So for now, we'll keep Naveen on the side. We'll make him a wildcard entry if that's possible during the games. But for now, tier A is closed. We go to tier B. I had already called for base of 2K for Sai. Any bids coming in for Sai? I'm calling it once. I don't see. Huh? Scorpions? You call for a base bid?
Yeah.
Okay, base bid at 2. That is Scorpions at 2K. Do I see any more bids coming in for Sai? You have fulfilled all the players that you wanted. Now you can bid as much as you want. You have 12,000 in the pot. Dropping the hammer once in the favor of Scorpions. Tier B player, base bid of 2,000. Scorpions have it while I drop the hammer second time. Final and last hammer is up. Do I see any more bids? 2,100 coming in at the last moment is going to be Slithering Snakes. They are the ones who need it. And Snakes grab Sai. 2,100. Do I see anything from you as I drop the first hammer, Scorpions? Dropping the hammer once in favor of Snakes at 2.1k. 2.1k in favor of Snakes. Dropping it
2.2.
twice. 2.2 coming back in is Scorpions. 2.2k. They already have this 2 tier B players. They're just getting additional players and they're going to be happy with it. Dropping the hammer once in favor of Sai at 2.2 for Savage Scorpions.
2.3.
2.3 coming in back again is Snakes. Dropping the hammer once in favor of Snakes. 2.3k for Sai. Snakes currently have it at 2.3k. Dropping the hammer twice in favor of Sai at 2.3k for Slithering Snakes. Scorpions, do I see a bit coming from your end? Do I see anybody else? Last and final call as the final hammer is up. There is no more
2.5.
bids. 2.5. 2.5 I hear coming in from the Scorpions. 2.5 from the Scorpions. Hammer drops once in favor of Sai at 2.5. Going in for the hammer twice. Sai at 2.5.
2.6.
2.6 it gets pushed to. Snakes have it at 2.6 right as of now. 2.6. Slithering Snakes. Do I go for the hammer once? Yes, I do as 2.6. Snakes have it. Scorpions, do I see you back again? 2.6. Hammer drops for the second time. It's in favor of
2.7.
Snakes. 2.7 being called instantly from Scorpions. But is not likely to stop as of now. 2.7. Dropping the hammer once. Dropping the hammer twice in favor of Savage Scorpions at 2.7. 3,000 being pushed right now. 3,000 coming in from the side of Snakes. Here you have to play for a big bidding war against the side of Snakes. If you keep increasing hundreds, they will also keep increasing. That's what they've been doing. Snakes have always been toe-to-toe. They've never let go of the player. Dropping the hammer once in favor of Snakes at 3k. Dropping the hammer twice. 3.5 being called from the side of Scorpions. Now they ramp up instantly at 500. Snakes, you also would have to do the same. Because right now the purse is almost similar. And you are the ones who need a tier B player.
Yeah.
3.5 with Savage Scorpions. Dropping the hammer once.
3.6.
3.6 pushed. 3.6 pushed from the Snakes. 3.6 right now with the Snakes. Hammer drops once. 3.6 Sai Arvind. 3.6 right now in favor of the Snakes. Dropping it for the second time in favor of the Snakes. This is going to be their provisional second player if this sell happens. Last and final hammer is up. 3.8 as it comes up. Instantly Scorpions ramp it up. Push it to additional 200. 3.8k for Sai Arvind. 3.8k. Dropping the hammer once in favor of the Scorpions.
3.9.
3.9 pushed instantly from the Snakes. 3.9. 3.9 as of now. Snakes have it. Dropping the hammer once in their favor. 3.9. Pushing it for the second time. 3.9. Slithering Snakes have Sai right as now. The final hammer is up. Final hammer at 3.9k.
4.2.
I heard 4 and instantly 4.2k. I think Snakes went 4.2k if I'm not wrong.
No.
No, it was you,
That was
Scorpions.
me.
Okay.
Scorpion.
Scorpion. Yeah. You said 4k. They said I
Yeah,
heard
I said
4.2 after that. Yeah. 4.2. I heard Lions come back at the last second, but Scorpions instantly bid it up. So Lions are also waiting for their opportunity. I like this move coming in from Jin. Right now, however, it is with the Scorpions as a drop the hammer for the first time in favor of Savage Scorpions. 4.2k. Dropping the hammer for the second time. They have Sai at 4.2k. Savage Scorpions currently provisionally in this bid. 4.3 coming in. 4.3.
4.3.
Kyo Mike. 4.3 already called from the Lions.
4.4 then.
4.4 coming in from the Snakes. 4.4 coming in from the Snakes. Guys, this why are the bids slowly increasing and it's not stopping from there on. Last bid which increased like this went all the way till 9k. This is looking similar. 4.4 it currently sticks at the first hammer dropping. 4.4 in favor of Snakes. 4.4k. Do I see another bid coming in? 4.4k. Dropping the hammer twice in
5K.
favor of Snakes. 5k instantly pushed up from the side of Scorpions. Scorpions push it to 5k for Sai.
5-1.
5-1 coming in from the Snakes. This man changes his in-game name as and whenever he wants. So you never know who he is playing for. 5.1k. 5.1k for Sai for Slithering Snakes. Dropping the hammer once. Dropping the hammer once in favor of Sai. In Snakes have it at 5.1. Going for the second call. Snakes have it at 5.1 on Sai. 5.3 being called right now. 5.3. I will start increasing the speed right now. We have a little more because this is going big now. I will give you at the third hammer. I'll give everybody time at the third hammer, so don't worry. Scorpions right now have it at 5.3. I call it once. 5.3 Scorpions have it. Savage Scorpions at 5.3. Calling it for the second time in favor of Savage Scorpions. 5.4 being called from the Lions. 5.4. Drop the hammer once in favor of Lions. 5.4. Do I see a bid coming in? Dropping it for the second time. 5.4. 5.5 being called from the Scorpions. 5.5. Do we see a lot more coming in as I drop the hammer once for Savage Scorpions in favor of Sai for 5.5k. 5.5k for Sai. Going in for the second hammer at 5.5k in favor of Savage Scorpions. 5.6 being called for Lions. Roaring Lions make their mark at 5.6. Now the fight is between the Lions and the Scorpions. There were Snakes in between. And this entertainment is enjoyed by, yes, the viewers online, but mainly the captain from Eagles as they drop the first hammer. 5.6. Roaring Lions have it. Dropping the hammer for the second time. 5.8 before I could do it. 5.8 from the Scorpions, guys. Savage Scorpions. Kyo calls for 5.8. Dropping the hammer once for Savage Scorpions.
5.9.
5.9 being called from the side of Lions. 5.9 from Lions. Do I see anybody coming in for the bid? 5.9. I drop the hammer once. 5.9 for Sai Arvind. His base price started at 2k. He's sitting at 5.9k. Dropping the hammer second time, but it is
Six.
Roaring Lions. 6 being called here from the Scorpions. 6,000 from the Scorpions. 6.1
1.
from the Lions. Lions back in this bid later down the line. They have
6.2.
started 6.2. Scorpions come back again. Why is this replicating QT again? These two players. These two players are also rivals in general, guys. Could be interesting formation and lineup if used for. Dropping the hammer once in favor of Savage Scorpions is 6.2. Once 6.2 right now. Savage Scorpions have it. Dropping it twice in favor of Savage Scorpions. The
6.3.
final hammer is up. 6.3 called from
6.4.
the 6.4 from the Lions. They outpit the Snakes for now. 6.4. 6.4 as I drop the hammer once for Roaring Lions. 6.4. Dropping the hammer twice for Roaring Lions at 6.4.
7,500.
7,500. A big call being done from the side of Snakes.
7,600.
7,600. Lions say doesn't matter. We are still in the game. Lions purse is big.
7-7.
7-7 being called from the Snakes. Now the battle is between the Lions and the Snakes. Scorpions is watching for now, but I'm pretty sure they want to get back in the bid. They're like, please let this go. Kyo, I can clearly see. Let's finish. Please give me player. So I dropped the hammer once. 7.1. 7.8. Called from the Lions. 7.8. 7.9 instantly coming in from the Snakes. Dropping the hammer. 8 being called before I drop it. It's going to be Lions. Dropping it once in favor
8-1.
of 8.1. Back again is the Snakes. 8.1. Going in for the first hammer. 8.1 in favor of Slithering Snakes. That's Sai sitting at 8.1. The highest player in Tier B is currently sitting at 9,000. Dropping the hammer twice at 8.1k. Now still Snakes need a second player in their team of Tier B. 8.2. 2. I hear from the side of
8.3.
Lions. 8.3 instantly Snakes say it. 8.3. Dropping the hammer once in favor of Snakes. 8.3. I can see a little bit of a nod coming in. Snakes are hoping this is the final one as I drop the hammer. The second time. 8.5
8.5.
coming in from the Lions. Sorry,
You said
Scorpions.
No.
Yeah, Scorpions. Yeah. Scorpions at 8.5.
8.6.
8.6 coming in from the Lions. 8.6 as I drop the hammer first time. Nana bro increasing everyone. Bro, Nana bro is now feeling like that Delhi Capitals
No, not
auction
that.
person.
No. I knew you were going to tell that.
Bro, it was mentioned in chat. Snipey said. So I was like, I also didn't think after he said that. Dropping it twice as I was making this to 8.6.
Wait, don't make me laugh. 8-7.
Yeah, don't worry. I will give opportunity. 8.7, 8.8. 8.8 Lions back in again. 8.8 right now. Only 200 of a difference from QT. What a rivalry it could be of two players sold at that same price as I drop the hammer once.
9K.
9k being called as I say and mention about 9k. Scorpions instantly talk about 9. 9,000. 9,100 I hear from the Lions. 9,100. Now there is a slight dissigh from the side of
9.2.
Scorpions. They don't want to push further, but they have to. Scorpions at 9.2. Dropping the hammer once in favor of the Scorpions at 9.2.
9.3.
9.3 being called from the Lions. This is not stopping. Sai becoming a player who is super sought after right now at 9.3. He is getting closer to the ranks of the top
9.5.
player at 14k. 9.5 coming in from the side of Scorpions.
10.2.
Scorpions 10.2. Yes, they can go for 10.2. 10.2. Your max is next additional 200, Nyana bro. 10.2 it sits at. It is in favor of Snakes. Dropping the hammer once. Slithering Snakes at 10.2 for Sai. This is big. It beats the player and goes to the 5-digit mark in Tier B. Dropping the hammer twice. The final hammer is up. 10,200. 10.3. 10.3 coming in is Lions. 10.3. Oh my God. Not me, not Tango. None of us thought this would go this far. 10.3, dropping the hammer once for the Lions. 10.3. 10.3 for the Roaring Lions. 10,300 in favor of Sai. Dropping the hammer twice for Roaring
10-4.
Lions. 10-4, the final roof for the side of Snakes have been hit.
10-5,
10-5. Unfortunately, bro, Snakes are out of this bid for now. 10-5. So it's only Savage Scorpions who might be up for a bid if you are in this frenzy. 10.5 it sits at as I drop the hammer first in favor of the Roaring Lions. Roaring Lions, they get it at 10.5. Dropping it for the second time. Last and final call. The final hammer is up. Do I see anything from the side of Savage Scorpions? Last second if they want to say an yes or no to it. And it is done. Final sell to Roaring Lions at 10,500. Sai is sold. That is a big sell.
Yeah.
Congratulations, Jin. That was a big bidding war that you placed yourself towards the end especially. Okay, now moving into the tier... no, I think still we have one player to bid for from tier B that Nyana Bro needs to fulfill. So Nyana Bro, you have a chance to pick from Jazz, Necros and Hikari. 3 tier B players available. Who would you want to pick? 3 tier B players. Then we'll continue this auction for tier C.
So if I pick one and the other two are left out, we pick them again in the next leftover, right?
Yes. This is
No,
so that you at least fulfill the criteria of 2 tier C.
So won't
Correct.
that, Sam, just one thing.
Tier
So
B,
won't
yeah.
all of this come after the end of all the first
I mean,
set of
we can
rounds?
do it. We can do it then. The reason I'm doing it now is so that tier B is completed in all 4 teams.
Okay.
Because he still doesn't have a tier B player. He is one person who needs a tier B player. Now again, other captains who are watching this, you still have an opportunity to bid for this tier B player. I am giving the chance to Zoinks from Snakes. Only reason being they have to fulfill the second player minimum criteria. Now in case you guys want, you can jump back into the auction. Or if Nana Bro, if you want to pick this player towards the end, we can do that as well. Your call. You want to choose?
We'll go with... We can choose. We'll choose.
Okay, cool. One tier B player that you have to choose, minimum price is at 2k. Other captains, letting you all know, you can still bid for it. Jin, you can bid for it, but with the condition of you going at max up till...
No, I'm good, bro. I'm good.
No, I'm just letting you know in terms of the purse. That's all.
Oh, but
5K.
Also, just to add on, you'll
Yeah.
also have to fill your minimum requirement of the female players
2
in the
players.
auction as well.
Oh, yes. So right now, I think Raji at Golden Eagles, they have 1 female player. Savage Scorpions have 1 female player with Purni. It's Lions as well as Slithering Snakes who need to fulfill the criteria of 1 female player minimum.
Yes.
Okay, got it.
Need to have one or two.
One female player.
Minimum one.
Minimum
I
1.
mean,
Minimum 1.
You can pick more, but minimum 1, making sure that all the teams have 1 player each.
Okay, so do I pick now or we bid
you
for
can-
tier B?
We can go for tier C then. Let's go for tier C. We'll come back to
No,
tier
no,
B.
no.
You can...
Help me understand.
Yeah, tell me.
So there are 3 players in tier
Yes.
B now.
You can choose.
Imagine if I choose 1 player,
Mhm.
do I get them without the bid or
You
somebody
get the
else is
base
gonna
at
bid?
2k if anybody else does not bid.
it's basically you're going through that list of
But one
players
thing
again.
here for the criteria that we should have like 2
Yeah.
girls, like 1 girl in a team. So only
Yeah.
me and Yana Bro can bid for
Yes,
Hikari or
for
Aishwarya,
Hikari
right?
and
Correct.
Aishwarya, yes.
Okay.
Correct.
Right. This
Yeah.
confirm.
Okay.
So you can take any of these players per se that nobody else bids. You will get him at base price of 2k.
Okay.
And Jin, as you said, 1 female player. There's 1 at B and 1 at tier C.
Got it.
Who do you choose, Nyana Bro? Then we'll jump to tier C.
We can start with Jazz.
Okay, Jazz. Do I hear any bids? We will sell Jazz instantly at base of 2k if there is nobody else going in for this bid. Do I see anything from the side of Eagles can still jump in because they need one T. Okay, yeah, you can't. You need 8 players, so you need to go to tier C.
We need a C.
Yeah. So Scorpions can go in. Lions can't go in. And it's only Snakes. Snakes and Scorpions. Scorpions, is there a bid for you from Jazz? Kyo, I'm asking you, Kyo. Any bid on Jazz for you, or I will sell it? Your mic's muted.
Sorry, my bad. No,
Yeah.
no bet.
No, okay. So hammering it all the way, and Jazz goes to Slithering Snakes at the base price of 2K. Congratulations, Slithering Snakes. You fulfill the criteria of A and B, and now we jump to the C. Last few players from C left, and starting it off is with Gautam. We start off with Gautam, a base price of 1K. Let's go fast. Any bets coming in? 1K. Do I see a base bid of 1K from any of the teams?
1.5.
1.5. 1.5 instantly jumping this up is Scorpions, dropping the hammer once at that 1.5. Do I see any bids? 1.5. We are going to be speeding the auction a tad bit right now. 1.5. I'm dropping the hammer second time at 1.5 for Gautam. 1.5 it sits at. Final hammer. Savage Scorpions have Gautam. All captains. Savage Scorpions have Gautam at 1.5. Final hammer is up. Final call this is. And it will be sold. Gautam will be sold to Savage Scorpions at 1.5k. Congratulations. You get your third player from tier C. Now, tier A is closed. Tier B still has 2 players, but only one is available for choice. Tier C has many players still in terms of picking. Let's go into the next one. This is for players who are still looking forward to other players even after fulfilling the minimum criteria. Next one is going to be Aishwarya. Aishwarya at base price of 1,000. Do I see any bids coming in from any captains? Base price of 1,000 for Aishwarya. Base price of 1,000. Right now looking forward to the female player. In teams, it is going to be the Snakes as well as the Lions. Only these 2 teams have the opportunity to bid for this player. Do I see a bid? 1K. I will reroute to this player again in the end. Dropping the hammer once. Twice. Do I hear any bids? Final call here before I leave this unsold and go back
I
to the
have
player.
I have a
Yes.
doubt. So once
Yes.
we don't pick, we repick everyone again, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So I don't see a bid as of now. Excuse me. For Aishwarya, it's going to be unsold for now, and we will come back to this player again towards the end because a female player is necessary for 2 teams. It's a criteria. Roaring Lions as well as Snakes. Moving into next is going to be Mano. Mano, our next player up for the auction. Tier C. Right now 2 players that Roaring Lions need, as well as even the Snakes and Eagles. Savage Scorpions, they just need one more player to add on to, but they have enough time that they want to figure out. Their purse is also big. So base price 1K for Mano. Any teams? Dropping the hammer once. Minimum bid 1K.
1.5.
I hear 1.5 coming in from Kyo. 1.5.
2K,
Anybody
2K.
else? 2K pushed up instantly from the side of Eagles.
2.5.
2.5 pushed up from the Scorpions. Quick bits.
4K.
4K pushed from the side of Eagles. They have a pool of 8.5. They need just one player. They can spend it all. It goes to 5 from the side of Scorpions. Tier C player bidding war happening for Mano. 5K. 7.5K.
8,600.
8,600. Oh yeah, you have enough money. You can go for it, Snakes.
8,700.
8,700 Scorpions. Tier C player now beating the ranks of Tier B and some Tier A players. This is why everybody is
8,800.
crucial in a team. 8,800. Snakes back in again in the auction. I really like how these things are. You don't know which player is going to do what.
How much? How much
It's
is
at
it?
8.8. 8.8. Yeah. 8.8. Snakes have it. I'm dropping the hammer once at 8.8k. 8.8k. Snakes have it. Snakes, if you get this, you will be 9 being pushed. 9 being pushed.
9-1.
9
4, 5,
Scorpions.
3. Yeah, no, I'm not checking that. You guys, I'm just checking the minimum price for everybody. Purse that needs to be there. 9. Yeah, 3. Okay. 9 right now. Savage Scorpions dropping the hammer once in their favor.
It's 9-1.
9-1. 9-1 coming in is the Snakes. Snakes come in at 9-1. Dropping the hammer once in their favor. 9-1. 9-1 in favor of Slithering Snakes. Dropping it twice. He says he's out. Scorpions say out. It's the second call. Do I see from anybody? 2 tier C players needed, and right now Jin is out of it in this battle. Last and final call. Slithering Snakes will be slow getting Mano as the hammer drops. Congratulations, 9.1k. Mano goes in favor of Slithering Snakes. They get 1 tier C player. They need 1 more. As we go to the next one, Ashwin. Ashwin is the next player in tier C that we see. Base price 1000. Any bids? Mandatory 2 players needed. I heard some 2k instantly bid up coming in from the side of Eagles. They're looking forward to their last player. 2k from the Eagles. Dropping the hammer once in favor of Ashwin for Eagles. Do I see another call? Dropping it twice in the favor of Ashwin and Golden Eagles at 2k. 2.3 I hear coming in. From the side of 2.4 back again is the Eagles. Before I could change, Eagles at 2.4, dropping the hammer once at that 2.4. Do I hear another bid? Eagles at 2.4k. They just need 1 player, and that is tier C. Dropping it twice in favor of Golden Eagles. The last hammer is up. I heard 2.5 coming in from the Lions. Lions at 2.5. They need 2 tier C players.
7.5.
7.5 outbidding the Roaring Lions instantly. That is Golden Eagles. They get this player for now. Do I see any bids? 8?
8.5.
8.5. 4 tier C players. Yeah.
Just one question. You can't have 4 tier C, right? You don't have that many players.
I mean, now...
No, you can, right?
We have 8 players per team. Correct?
See, no,
My last player.
No, just one thing. Now we have Neil.
We have we have 4. We have
Wait,
4.
one second. Yeah, I'll check that.
We have 4 people who are yet to be
2,
sold.
3, 4. Yeah, you cannot place a bid. I'm sorry, Scorpions, Skyo, you're out because 3 teams need 4 players totally. So you are out of this bidding. You need to pick players from B later when we go for the war. But right now you can't. Because these tier C players are mandatory for the players at Lions, Eagles and Snakes. Thank you Captain for reminding. Yeah. So right now it is Golden Eagles who said 8k? No, you said 7.5. Back again 7.5. Golden Eagles at 7.5. Unfortunate Kyo, you cannot go.
Has money, just...
Yeah. There is nothing I could do. Hammering it once, twice, and sold. Ashwin goes to Golden Eagles at 7.5k. Congratulations. You have your total playing 8 in your favor. Kyo, don't be confused. Everybody else needs tier C players, and therefore you cannot be in the bid. Oh my god.
Yeah. Understood.
Okay, G. Next player coming in.
I can't take any tier
You
C
cannot
players.
take any tier C player because this has to be filled by the teams. Yeah. You've already got your 3. You have got 3
My
tier C
planning
players,
all
bro.
got waste, My
You
planning
took-
and all got-
You are the one to take.
It's okay.
Okay, let's go for the next one, guys. Next one. Next player is up on our screens after Ashwin. We go back to Neil. Neil up on your screens. Tier C player needed from Roaring Lions, needed from Snakes, as even Golden Eagles fulfill their playing 8. That is at Neil, base price of 1k. Snakes and Lions. You have to place the bid. It's about who starts, that's all. $1k. Neil. Should I go to Wasif? Any bid, Lions?
1.1.
Yeah. We can start 1.1. We can start with base.
Base 1 only, no?
Yeah, base is 1.
Yeah.
Roaring Lions at 1. Do I see a bid? Dropping the hammer once for Neil at 1k. Dropping the hammer twice for Neil at 1k. Lions need 2 tier C player, whereas Slithering Snakes need 1. Last and final hammer for Neil at base price of 1k. The hammer is up. Final call, Snakes. Do we see anything from your end as the hammer is about to drop? Final call. No more bids will be entertained. Final call's done. Final call, that is hammer 3 with 1k sold in favor of Roaring Lions. Roaring Lions get Neil. That's 1.1k. And now both the teams need 1 each. Wasif is the next one up for bid at the base price of 1k. Do I see a bid for Wasif at 1k? Snakes as well as Lions. You are the only two who need this bid. 1k. 1k. Base bid of 1k. I will go back to tier B after this. We'll go back to tier B after this. In case this player is not sold now, we'll go back to tier B and then all the players have to be picked. Tier B. Dropping the hammer
Navin
once.
is not playing. Who will play?
We will see. For now, that is still dicey question. We have to still wait and check. Dropping the hammer once, twice and thrice. Right now unsold as we move to tier B, and tier B we start off with Hikari. Base price of 2k. Mandatory for again both Snakes as well as Lions to pick a female player.
I can't pick Hikari, no?
You can.
She's a tier B player.
Yeah,
I need a
but you
tier C
can.
player.
You can. Oh yeah.
I need
How?
a tier C player. I need 2 tier C players in my team.
Yeah. So Nana Bro has the opportunity of picking from tier B at the base price of 2k on Hikari.
Then
So
I
she
think you
instantly
need to
goes in
pick
favor.
Aishwarya.
No,
Yeah.
then we can do one thing. We can see this is about 2 females in 2 sides each, correct?
Yes. The thing is
Okay, so
Hikari.
if,
Okay,
yeah.
you say
okay, no,
first.
I understood. So if Jin has to pick one female, and if that
Yeah.
female happens to be in tier B, then we can swap them, right? He needs a female, I need a female.
Okay. But
Then
this
we
is
can
all,
swap it
we'll
if
check
all the
with all
captains
the
are okay.
captains agree. Exactly.
Yeah,
We have to
if
check
all the
with all the
captains are okay.
captains. Captains,
Sorry, what was it?
quickly. So basically, right now we need 1 female each in Snakes as well as the Lions. There was a request placed from the Snakes saying that in case if we can swap, because Hikari is in tier B and Jin from Lions cannot pick a tier B player at all because they already have 3. They need 1 C to fulfill the roster of 8. So Nana Bro is asking if we can switch tier B player to C and C to B so that Nana would be able to take tier B player as Aishwarya and C would be taken as Hikari in favor of Jin. If you, the other 2 captains agree, Jin, you're okay with this?
Yeah.
You both are fine with it, right?
Then
Yeah,
if
yeah.
2
Because
captains
anyway,
are
I need
okay with
one-
it, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then I don't
Fine.
see an issue. Yeah.
Okay, then all captains
We're
agree
good
on
with
this. Agree on this, not a problem. It'll not be swapped in
Just
this.
one second. Just one
Yeah.
second. Just one second. I'm rereading
Yeah.
everything. Just one second.
Yeah, sure. Guys, last final few
So
set
we
of
can have
players.
only 8 players according to the roster, right? Not more.
Yes,
than
you
that.
can have only 8, meaning you need 1 more player and it happens to be from tier C and has to be a female. So a request of swapping the female tiers has been asked. Let's see if that progresses. Move camera,
Oh, wait,
bro, Sam.
yes.
What happened?
I just
Ah,
jumped into this conversation, so
Yeah.
help me understand.
yeah.
Hikari is in the bid right now, and
Yes.
2000 is the base price,
Yes. But
and
Nana
Nana can
only Nana can bid for
can
this.
Bid for this.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Nana can only bid for this. But if Nana gets this player who's at base price of 2k, Nana is left with only 1k.
Hmm.
And he will only have a 7th player then, not a playing 8.
Hmm.
So if we swap, then the base price of Hikari goes to 1k and Aishwarya will go to 2k. But no, then still it'll be a problem for
But
Nana.
won't this still be a problem?
Yeah. You have to move both to tier C. Right now they need 3
Sriram,
players.
I'm a little confused now. Jin needs a female player. I need a female player. Correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
Jin. What is Jin's team? Lions, right?
Lions, yes. He needs a
Lions.
female
No,
mandatory.
I think it'll get solved if we move Hikari to tier C.
Yeah. No, we would have to move everybody to just tier C, remove tier B.
Why? But see, why is that? He can still pick from tier B also, right?
No, he can't. He needs just one
Why?
last player,
needs
and that
two
one
tier
last
C
player has to be
He
a female.
already
No, no.
has.
Okay.
He already has 7 players.
The problem,
He
one more
already
thing is,
has three tier B players. That's why.
No, I mean,
and
he
if
could have
you're
still
getting a
picked.
tier B as well, you will need to fill, I think
One more
you
tier
won't have
C.
enough to fill a tier C or a tier A.
Yeah.
If you bid for Hikari, I'm saying.
Yeah. So we have to move them to tier C.
Vasif is there in tier C.
Yeah, Vasif is there, Aishwarya is there, Necros and Hikari are in tier B. Both base price is 2k. You are left with only 3k. You can bid for a tier B player, but then you will not
Yeah,
only
I-
have an opportunity for one tier C player. You do not have enough cash.
You will end up with 7 players. You can't get an 8th.
Yeah,
with
you
the
cannot get
amount
an
you have.
8th. So right now the only solution is we have to move Hikari to tier C, and it'll base price be 1k, and from there both Jin as well as Jin needs one, and he has to pick from tier B. But so problem here is Jin cannot pick
Not
Hikari
about
even if
tier
he
B
wants
or
to.
tier C, I need a female.
He needs a female, but the female is in
What?
tier B.
Yeah.
So we have to move Hikari also to tier C, just so that the criteria of female, because now even if he bids, right, he has to now take Aishwarya, and
I
in
cannot
case
take
Okay. So
yeah,
so I can take one player, right? So he can take. I'll take Aishwarya, then he can take Hikari.
but that's the thing. That's what I'm making sure all the captains are okay with Hikari also coming to tier
now,
C.
now just the problem is the tier B and C. Nothing other
Hmm.
than that, everything is fine.
So okay,
Just the tier.
I'll simply explain it to you all. Jin needs one player from tier C who has to be a female. Okay, and Nyana Bro needs still 3 more players. One female and others anybody he can pick from. Problem for Jin is there is one player only in tier C, which is Aishwarya. Hikari is in tier B, and he cannot bid for that because he already has tier B criteria fulfilled. Tier C is not fulfilled. He only has one tier C player, and that is the reason we are asking if it's okay
Sorry,
to move
repeat that
Hikari to
again.
tier C. So Jin, now from Jin's perspective, Jin has every player except for one in tier C. Okay,
Yes.
so he has to pick a tier C player, and she has to be a female. That has to be a female. Now for you, you need one female player, and on top of it, you need another set of players. Okay,
Yes.
you bid if you go to tier B, you can, but then you will have to bid 2k, meaning you will be only left with 1k, and you will be able to afford only one tier C player. You will be left with a roster of 7, not 8.
Yeah, I think
You're
the problem here is, see, if you're going to limit it to what we have right now,
Yeah.
Jin can only
bid to
take
Aishwarya as per the rule.
bid,
Yeah,
bid for Aishwarya.
yeah.
Now that is not, if you ask me, that is not the bigger problem here. The bigger
Correct.
problem here is that
Yes.
Nyana can't buy an 8th player.
Exactly. You
But there's
cannot get
also
an
one
eighth
problem,
player.
right? Naveen
Yeah.
is also not there. We are left with 35 players.
Yeah, so even
Okay.
Kyo will be left with only 7 players if Naveen is not there.
Yeah, even KO will be left with 7 players.
Wait 1 second. 1, 2. Here is 7. This goes. We have 2 players, but you don't have enough cash to afford them actually. We have 2 players, Naveen and Necros, but Naveen is not there. That's the main thing now. Naveen is not there, meaning one of the teams will still be a 7-man team. Guys, a little bit of a technical hitch.
No, but
we
see, that's
yeah.
Go on. You just
No, I'm just telling people, don't worry, this is a little technical hitch. This is a very on-spot auction that's being done for entertainment, to have fun, all of it for the Skyesports Corporate Cup. So technical hitches are okay. So please don't beat us on that, okay? Coming back to the discussion. Yes, Tango, you were saying.
Yeah, so I was saying, so Naveen, so it would again be between Nyana and Jin.
Yeah, but even so see, Tango can easily take Naveen, which will make it 8, but Naveen is not there, as you said, right? Can't confirm completely. So that makes it Kyo already playing with 7. Okay. Now Jin needs a female, which right now as per the stats, minimum criteria has to be Aishwarya. He will get Aishwarya. Going towards Snakes, they need one female plus another set of 2 more players. When Nanabro will spend 2k for Hikari, that will put his purse at only 1.3, meaning he can only afford only one, which is Vasif. And with Vasif being got, he cannot go for Naveen or Necros.
So what's the solution that?
No, wait.
Yana-
Sure, Sam.
Yeah.
So once again, let me. Roaring Lions is Jin, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so he needs one tier C player.
Yes. Which has to be female.
Why does it have to be female?
Minimum criteria. That's
because
a
the
criteria.
mandate.
No, but tier C can be
No.
male
So
player. and he
every
can still-
every team has to have one female player. That is
Correct.
the
No,
criteria.
wait. Don't
Yeah,
confuse
yeah,
me.
yeah.
He needs one C player.
Yeah.
Okay, and he also needs one female player.
That has to be that one player.
He
Me-
No,
needs
it
only
doesn't
get
have
One
to
second,
be.
one
He
second.
can
I'll
still
tell you.
bid.
No. I'll tell you. He has 7 players. He needs
Yeah.
total 8. He cannot go to 9. He has money for 9, but he cannot go for 9. He
Okay.
can only have 8 players. So right now he needs one player with his 7 that he has, which has to be a female from tier C, as per the category.
So he cannot exceed the number of this one.
Yes, he cannot exceed the number of minimum players. Then if he takes 9, then there'll be 3 teams with just 7 players each. No, actually 2 teams. Yeah.
So let's come up with a solution. Like so I think for this problem,
Yeah.
we can put all the players who are going for the auction. I mean, for the bids again.
Yeah,
as
to tier C. Yeah, that's what I was
Yeah.
about to come. Yeah,
To
that's going to
fill
be
your
the
8.
yeah 8th. Jin needs an 8th. Nanabro needs more 3. With the 3k, as soon as wait, also even Kyo would need an 8th. Now the last problem that arises is Naveen not being
Naveen.
there. Yeah. So one team for sure is only sitting with 7 players, which according to the pot will now come down to Nanabro because he just has 3,300. That would be a hefty penalty kind of situation that Nanabro has to be okay with. If that happens, if you come down to we not having another player, because
Then
Scorpions
I
have
think we
10k.
can do that. Then I think
Nah, bro.
if we are short of one player, you can take that as a penalty and take it as 7 because you anyways won't be having enough for the 8th player, right?
Yeah.
Not a penalty per se, but
Not enough on the purse.
How's
So basically,
how's
okay, I'll
that a
tell
penalty,
you.
bro?
One second.
it is not
I'll
a
tell you.
penalty. That's
Wait,
what
wait.
I said.
So right now what we are doing is we are moving all the players to tier C. So their base price is 1k. Okay. One female criteria will be fulfilled for Jin. Now comes is you getting 3 players, which you can do by 3k. Okay. But here is a little more, this is a tiny thing because Kyo has 10k. He can bid for one last tier C player to get his playing
He
8.
can't. He can't get tier C, bro.
He can't.
Why he
He has
can't?
already.
He can't.
He
He
has
is
already
3 out.
He's already got
3.
3.
He has already got 3.
But then Kyo has to play with 7. It becomes a mandate for him. That's
No.
Yeah.
Hold on. So basically, Kyo can go for an 8th.
yeah.
Okay. And it was initially, if Naveen's playing, Naveen would have gone
Correct.
there or whatever.
Yes. Correct.
Assume that was the case.
Correct.
Now
yes.
that we don't have Naveen,
Yeah.
and now if things are as it is, right? Nyana
yeah.
will not be able to get an 8th player.
Yeah, exactly. That's
Jin
what I'm
will
saying.
So Jin's things aside, that's still like
Jin is aside.
salvageable.
Yeah. Jin is done. We don't have to worry about Jin. That's going to be taken care of. Now it comes to Nyana bro as well as Kyo.
So what Kyo would have to do here is pick up tier B
Yeah.
and this spot
So,
which where like
base that-
Naveen is
so-
not taking part.
Huh?
Consider that it goes to snakes.
That's
Like,
what I'm saying. So snakes
mean
have to be
actually.
okay with it. But we can't do anything. So my perspective of this was in terms of the purse. That's all. So now anyway, if you
basically
give the
the
bid,
purse.
yeah, Kyo will take the bid. Even see, base price of Necros is 2k. So even if Nyana Bro places the bid, Kyo will outbid and get the third player for himself, right? And then Nyana Bro is still left with 7 players. That's what will happen. That's basically my point also, irrespective whichever tier they are in. Now bro, that's what will come down to, because your purse is at 3k, right? You will be able to bid for 3 players, but we do not have 3 tier C players. Okay, and Naveen not being there, that becomes, if Naveen was there, the base instantly would have gone to Kyo at 4k. He wouldn't have to be worried. But now Necros is there in tier
It would
B.
have still been a problem. It would have still been a problem for Nyana, even if.
Okay, I still don't get the solution. What are you suggesting?
Solution is your team would have to be at playing 7. You don't have
Why?
any 8th. There are not enough players.
Okay. Then
and
I'll just
cash.
pick whomever I want from this one.
You
I'll
can.
take
That's
one
what.
from tier B, one from tier C without bidding.
Yeah, that's what. You can do that.
Okay, so I'll pick one from tier B, one from tier C, no?
You can. That's so basically
I think
now.
you will have to do that only, Nyana bro, because
So,
yeah, okay.
okay.
So
you
in
need to
tier
make
C,
the
I'll
select, right? Yeah.
yeah, correct. That's what. Okay, so in tier C, I'll take Aishwarya.
Okay, done.
So now first close that bid then.
Yeah.
So that
So
there is
I'll
no
close.
confusion.
So wait 1 second. Then I'm moving even Hikari to tier C. That's the only time when Jin will be able to take. Jin
Okay,
also needs
so
a tier C
Jin-
player.
Okay, cool. Do that.
Good. No, you're okay with that.
Yeah, I'm okay.
Yeah. So Jin, you will get Hikari. That's fine with you, right?
Yeah, I'm okay with it.
Okay. So we'll add that later. Shakti just will put that later. So this base bid of 1k for Slithering Snakes. We hammer it down, guys. Aishwarya goes to Slithering Snakes. Sold at 1k for Slithering Snakes. And next, your pick of... You can either go for a tier C or you can go for a tier B. I'm closing this in favor of... what?
No, I think.
Roaring Lions. Even though I can't change it now, we are moving it to tier C. We are moving Hikari to tier C at base of 1k. You guys are okay, right? The other captains. Nyana and Jin are okay with it. Tango and Kyo,
That
you're okay with
doesn't
it?
make any difference.
yes.
If it is 2k or 1k, it doesn't make any
Yeah,
difference.
No, I'm just
exactly.
saying. I know. So your tier, Jin, don't worry. Your tier C criteria will be filled with this. Okay, I'm closing Hikari at that base price. Okay, it's invalid. We'll do it technically later. Everybody watching will do it. Hikari currently stands with the team of Roaring Lions. Your playing 8 is done. Now, Nyana bro, you have to choose either a tier B player or a tier C player.
I'll take a tier B player. I'll take Necros.
Necros. So I close it at the base bid. So now it's okay. Here is my last confusion. Okay. Kyo also can pick this player. Kyo,
No, I'll pick Naveen and then play as a 7-man roster.
you're okay with playing as 7?
Yeah.
Okay. Then this base bid of 2k on Necros goes in favor of Slithering Snakes. Congratulations. But wait, 1 second.
No, in that case, Nyana
Yeah.
can play with it.
Yeah. Nyana
In
bro,
that case, what happened?
You can play with it.
you will play with 8. So we'll move
Yeah.
both
Yeah, okay.
Necros and Vasif to tier C. 1k each and you will get playing 8. Okay?
I get Necros now, correct?
You get Necros and
That
Vasif
makes-
both. So Kyo said he will take Naveen. Okay.
Okay.
Now you need playing 8. We have Vasif and
Okay.
Necros. If you take Necros, Vasif will be still left out with Vasif who cannot go to Savage Scorpions because he already has 3 tier C players.
No, but it's okay. They can.
No, now it
Okay,
doesn't
but
matter.
let's.
bro.
Now it doesn't matter.
You're
So,
putting all of
as
them in
of
tier
now-
C, then even I think.
Bro,
Necros
just to
going
close
there.
off, I will take Naveen and then
You
I'll
don't
play
want
with
Necros or
someone else,
Vasif,
that's
right?
all.
You don't want Necros or Vasif.
no.
Okay, cool.
No.
Then this we will close both of this Vasif as well as okay. Let me close Necros, not Roaring Lions. Sorry. For Slithering Snakes, we close Necros at 2k. That is your 7th player as well as you have Vasif to close this. Okay. So the
Wait, one
final,
second.
yeah. So for all the
Close
captains,
Hikari to Lions da.
I can't push
Yeah,
because
do
right
Hikari.
now
The
I can't
formula
push.
thing.
Yeah, it's a formula thing. It's on the website, right? Right now I cannot change. On the final list which you'll get in the group, we will put it there of the playing 8s. Okay.
Okay.
Hikari is right now with Roaring Lions. Don't worry.
No,
That's-
so we'll also play with 7. It's okay. Let's not close this one.
Then so we have a player Vasif. Okay. We still have one more player Vasif. You guys have to decide now whether you want or whether Kyo wants. You both can take. One of the team will be playing as a playing 7. Whoever decides not to take. Okay, wait.
I'm
Last
putting
confusion.
10,800 on Navin.
Yeah, that's all. If he takes Naveen, you are left with Vasif.
Then you'll have to play with Asif.
Yeah, you have to play with Vasif. 10,800. Done. 10,800 for Naveen.
Navin also goes for a higher bid.
Higher bid, full high bid. Savage
Full
Scorpions,
payment,
hammer
full
1, 2 and 3 closed. That is 0. You have spent your full purse. Vasif goes in favor of Slithering Snakes and Hikari moves towards Roaring Lions. Final summary stands as of here. Wait. Let me move our cameras a little below.
Take a screenshot and share it, bro.
Yeah, 1 second. I'll move our cameras a little below so that everybody watching also will be able to see. Webcam. And it here. Okay, and text Hikari Vasif. Okay. Please bear with me. I'm just doing my adjustments. Hey. Okay.
Why you are struggling so much?
I am playing 8 ma. That's all. One more
You are muted.
text. I got muted. Hello. You can hear me? Yes. Sorry.
Why you are struggling
text.
so much?
Ma will put one. Why simply attention? Vasif. Okay, that's all. We have our playing 8 of all teams, guys. Captains, you can look at your screens, look at on the stream, I guess, because you can't see this.
Yeah.
Wait, I will.
You just take one screenshot and put it in the group.
1 second. There you go, captains. Now you can see this.
Yeah.
Now you can all see this. So with the Savage Scorpions, they have Shabin, Zedai, Sundar, Purni, Balaji, QT, Gautam and Naveen. Congratulations. This is the first team of the Skyesports Corporate Cup 2025. Second team, Roaring Lions, have Venkat, Kovant, Mektek, Sam, Shakti, Sai and Hikari. Golden Eagles, the third team, have Sid, Muttu, Kalol, Nelson, Shiva, Yuna, Raji and Ashwin. Last but not the least, it is Slithering Snakes. They have Sudarshan, Prize, Snipey, Jazz, Mano, Aishwarya, Necros and Vasif. Congratulations to all the 4 captains. Thank you so much for participating in this auction. All the best for 2025. The action starts tomorrow with the first game. I hope you guys are prepared. The first game tomorrow being BGMI TDM. All the best for everybody. See you guys tomorrow. And everybody who was watching, thank you so much. Captains, anything you want to say? Final words, captains? Say something.
See you, bro.
Bye.
Hello.
Bye, auctioneer.
Bye.
Bye. See you.
Scam Sam.
Thank you for bearing with me.
Not scam.
I will add that in the game.
What is this? No interview and all.
We'll do tomorrow, bro. Bro, it's 2 hours of auction, bro. 2-3 hours. We'll do interview tomorrow, one by one.
Done, boys.
Done. GG, all the best to the captain. Everybody,
Yeah,
thank you so
bye-bye.
much for watching the stream. Like, share and subscribe. See you tomorrow with the Skyesports Corporate Cup 2025. Take care. Peace.
Bye bye.